Hello and welcome to Don't Kill My Character presents Pride of Monsters, a Mutants and Masterminds Pride Month one-shot celebration. Thank you all for being here with us tonight. My name is Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and also Don't Kill My Character. So I am running tech and stream. If there's any wonkiness, please let me know in the chat. I see we got a little hydrate already. Remember, if you're watching our Twitch live chat, there's some cool things you can do. First of all, you can affect our show with channel points. Second, you can enter to win giveaways. I promise I'll take this sip once I finish talking, which will happen at some point. Our giveaways are from Green Ronin Publishing, also the publishing company behind Mutants and Masterminds and sponsors of this stream. And tonight we have a new giveaway special to our Pride of Monsters one-shot. We are giving away the Supernatural Handbook. So if you want to be a monster and roar along with us, all you have to do is type giveaway into that Twitch live chat and you'll be entered to win. You might not see a thing that says you're in it, but you're in it to win it, and I can confirm that for you later on. Thank you, Green Ronin, for sponsoring our show. And if you want to support us and get yourself some awesome Green Ronin stuff, use our code Superhero Shenanigans in their online store. And also, we have 5 of those giveaways to give out tonight. I'm bouncing around a little bit. So, enter. There's 5 winners. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a fun time. Let's see who we're having this fun time with. Alex, will you kick it off? Just introduce yourself, whereabouts we can find you as your online name, and who you are tonight. We'll save longer project announcements for the end of stream.
Oh, hi everybody. My name is Alex. I'm the line developer for Mutants and Masterminds and the architect of the Titan City universe, where we'll be spending some time tonight. I'm very excited for this new group of people and for all of you to be experiencing my fun and enchanting fantasy noir setting. So, basic gist, in 1908, everybody found out magic was real, and we've been doing our best to deal with it. Tonight it's 1926, so we'll see how everybody gets on. I'll play everybody who's not the player characters.
Amazing. Let's hear about who our player characters are. Extell, you want to start us off?
Hello, everybody. I'm Extell. Maybe sometimes. Who knows? You won't. Anyway, I'm playing Zargos, the dragon god of the sky. Both of our pronouns are he, him, and I'm ready to do what dragon gods do best. Tasha.
All right.
Are we passing around?
Hello, everyone. My name is Natasha, aka Natasha B Cosplays. On everywhere on the internet now, I've been able to change everything successfully. I will be playing Ciel tonight. Both she and I go by she, her pronouns. And I am playing the child of said sky god, a tempestuous storm spirit who is also a local bartender.
We love to see it.
I'll pass it on to Shannon.
Hello, I am Shannon. I'm all over the internet at Imagineif, and I go by she, her pronouns, and I am playing Megaesheth, and I'm a cosmic demon, the high demon of the Sky Lord, and I have a little gargoyle minion named Rubble, and he is very cute, and he is all black and looks like rubble. He's very adorable. Yeah, and that's me, and I'll throw it on over to Grant.
Hey, I'm Grant. Most places at Narrative, most socials. I and my character go by he, him pronouns. I will be playing William Walters, also known as Blackmoon, a werewolf jazz singer. And it is now Kate.
Oh, it is. Hello, I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and also Don't Kill My Character. And tonight, my pronouns are she, her, and I am playing Poppy, the wonderful little fairy who has never done anything wrong in her whole life. And her pronouns are she, they. And you can see our characters underneath us when we are on our character part of the screen. Thank you, as always, to Shannon for making our incredible overlays. And we designed these little guys on Hero Forge. And if you want a closer look at them, jump into our Discord, where we will post pictures. Not now, because we're about to go this story for you. Alex.
Well, everyone, should I give a breakdown of Eminem? I mean, I know this is typically the superhero shenanigans slot, so I'm sure you guys have been playing it for a while over here.
Yeah, if you want to say anything you'd like to about the system, go for it.
Yeah, so Mutants Masterminds is by us at Green Running Publishing, and it's a very simple game. You roll a d20, the higher you roll, the better you do, the lower you roll, the worse you do. And one of my favorite mechanics ever is one thing that I hope our friends here will get a lot of fun out of tonight is hero points. Our heroes can use hero points to do all sorts of exciting things, to reroll dice checks they're not happy with, to use their powers in interesting and exciting ways that aren't listed on their character sheets, to edit the scene, to add fun contextual little bits and pieces here and there, and just lots of general chaos. Hero points are earned through good role-playing, through jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, vivid descriptions, and suffering setbacks, just like characters in other superhero media. And apparently there's a way to earn them through channel points, it looks like. So we'll keep an eye on that.
That is correct. So the more you watch the channel, the more points that you accrue. And you can spend those points to give us bonuses. So there's +2 and +5 bonuses. And you can also give us those hero points to spend. When you do redeem those, please let us know who they are going to. And they cannot be given to the Game Master. But the Game Master has enough fun things to work with.
Yeah, I'm definitely not at the mercy of this group of people.
No.
Challenge
One.
accepted.
He said confidently.
Expected.
So yeah, thank you for having me again. I always enjoy getting to play with you guys. The Big Scrap was a ton of fun. And when they said, Alex, will you come run a Pride game for us? I said, hell yeah, let's be gay, do crimes. So we are here to be gay and do crimes.
Let's do it.
Speaking of, without further ado, I think we can go ahead and dive on in, unless anybody has any questions.
My question is, can we start now?
We could start.
Let's go.
So, Titan City, 1926. Our story begins on a easy summer breeze night here in Titan City. You guys are nestled away in the Roaring, a speakeasy that is on its 14th grand opening, thanks to its owner and benefactor, Zargos, the Sky Dragon, Lord of the Skies, dragon god of everything and everyone. And it's sort of nestled away in Bedford Park, which is a nice, rolling, almost suburban neighborhood, lots of golf courses, and just general high clientele who are looking for nice, easy places to drink because it's Prohibition. And on top of all the monsters being around, that's just a problem for everybody else. So, as our camera pans down to the speakeasy, I'd like to see what Megaesheth is up to. Give us a little bit of an introductory vignette where we join your character on this particular summer night.
I think you'll find Sheth is sitting outside the back of the club and just kind of perusing the area, making sure that there's nothing untold going on back there, but also having a conversation with Rubble and talking about being a little bit nervous about the grand opening. It's so important.
It's really important to get this right. We've been working on this for so long.
What shape gargoyle is Rubble? We're talking like classic, grotesque, big sort of demonic energy, a angel or saint or a dog or...
Classic, stout, little stubby little dude. And he's like the color of lava stone.
Perfect.
A little rough around the edges. He has long ears that come up and twist around a little bit most of the time. He's a little bit feisty and likes to chase the cats in the neighborhood. But you can't prove it.
I've never been caught catching cats before.
I don't know why they keep saying you do that. I've never seen you catch any cats.
Well, it's not that I've never caught a cat before. It's I've never been caught in a cat before. It's just it's a whole thing.
So I guess I never caught you never being caught not catching a cat.
Precisely, you catch my drift.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna have to stay up at the top and keep an eye out tonight because I don't know. I got a feeling. I just got a bad feeling that there's gonna be some trouble. So just keep your eyes open.
I'm always looking to the sky. You know how the sky dragon is. He's always looking around.
It's not. I mean, sure, but like it's really Ciel you gotta look out for. Because like, if something's not right, she's gonna know it. And like that last time I spilled that whole tray while we just gotta be on it. You gotta look out.
Or have you put any thought to my request?
I get my notebook out and I start like fumbling through the pages, and I just keep.
Which one? There's so many in here.
So here's the thing. Sometimes when I'm lurking on a building, a superhero comes and stands on my head and broods.
Yeah.
And they stand there for hours and hours and hours, and I'm not supposed to move because it's rude to interrupt somebody else's brooding. So I'm brooding and he's brooding, and I don't know what. Can I just kick him off, or like what's the move?
What if you would just shudder a little bit, like pretend it's an earthquake?
Well, I can pretend I'm an earthquake. Watch this. And he just like shakes like he's a dog trying to get water off of himself.
Oh, that's really good. That's very convincing. I like it.
What do you think? You think Richter Scale's gonna be fooled by me?
I mean, I don't know if you're gonna like set off the news or anything, but like I'm pretty sure the superhero will move.
All right, I'll go keep an eye on the skies, and he'll shuffle off, and he'll do his claws up the side of the building, gargoyle style.
And then you're gonna see Aesheth is gonna just basically like stand there for a second and shake, and then like check like the whole outfit to make sure like everything's like all buttoned up tight, and all the buttons on the sleeves, and and the sleeves, like Aesheth is like full of muscles, so like it's a sleeve at the bottom, but like it's actually like torn and ripped all the way up at the side because it keeps forgetting to get clothes that are the right size, and so like every time he puts the sleeves on, they pop. And the hilarious thing is that Aesheth is actually a shape changer and could fit in the sleeves, but doesn't think to do it. So like they just pop and rip all the time. But like it's very neat everywhere else.
Perfect. Do you have a psychic connection with Rubble? Can he communicate with you psychically, or?
I don't know, GM. Do I?
It's up to you. I didn't see it built into the character.
I would love it. Yeah, I mean, he's been with me for millennia. The backstory for Rubble was that he's been with me for millennia, and when I was found by the Sky God while I was on a mission, one of my conditions was I had to go back and get Rubble. I couldn't leave without him.
Perfect. Well, yeah, then you have the sort of quiet psionic rapport with Rubble, so you can communicate with him if he has an urgent message.
Cool.
While he's on the lookout. So our camera pans away into the roaring proper, where we join Ciel at the bar. Tasha, tell me a little bit about what Ciel's up to this evening. Getting you ready for the grand.
My dad's convinced that this time around, if we do another grand opening, we'll have triple the amount of people we usually get. So it's a pretty usual business tactic that we perform here in order to get some more business. We pretend we're reopening and that something has happened to cause reopening. So I'm just making sure that the bar and everything is okay. There's general kind of wisps of wind that always move around me to help me do my work. It's kind of constantly shifting and moving my hair and clothes, but more importantly, it's trailing any dust off the countertops. It's making sure that, like, brushing one chair, moving it slightly over so that it's all nice and in place. And my little storms and winds are moving through, as I assume there's just like one guy, that person who probably didn't leave last night and is just there now at opening right away because he's just been there, and he's just kind of that guy that you like, Doing good? Do you need more water? What do we need over here?
Yeah, he sort of dusts himself off as the sort of zephyr blows him awake from his stupor. He kind of sits up at the bar, sort of shaggy brown hair, loose 5 o'clock shadow. He's not been home for a couple of days. A wedding ring that he spins on the bar in front of him, more as a prop or a reminder than a real commitment.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up at you, Ciel. He's like, you know what, I think tonight I need to start with water. And if we could do like a water and then a booze and then a water then a booze and then a milk and then a water then a booze, I think I'll be okay tonight.
I don't know if we have milk, but I'll get that started on you for you.
It doesn't have to be cow milk. I mean, if you got like, I don't know, demons or something back there that we can milk, I'm here. Just
no.
Or blood. If you got vampire blood, that's I can do it. Be positive.
We don't have vampire blood, but we have regular blood for any vampires or demons that do drink blood, for sure.
Cool. So
I have a pretty good actual Bloody Mary cocktail that I can make for you if you want.
I'll try it. I'll try anything once. That's what everyone says about me. I'm trying it once, Jerry. Just writing that down.
Very alliterative. I say as I turn around and like just grab him. Like I don't even think I grab like a cup of water. I just make like a little storm on top of a glass and I start pouring like water into the glass and send it over his way.
You should think about bottling this stuff because it's like effervescent. I remember that word. He sort of looks at himself.
Hey, I'm glad you still remember that word. That's honestly really good for you. I'm impressed.
My ex-wife, she took all my syllables.
I know. You mentioned.
Best I could do is yes or no. Occasionally I'll spring for a $7 word, but she gets $3.50 of it in alimony.
Yeah, that's why you really shouldn't divorce a fey creature. The types of stuff that they'll ask in the divorce is crazy.
Yeah, I should have known that when I threw that horseshoe. She was not the one. She was not the one for me. But
yeah, okay.
You know what it's like. You're a storm, like a rain cloud.
Sure. Yeah, I'm a rain cloud. You got it. Give me 1 second, and then I'll start preparing a drink that, aside from just naturally being attuned and like creating storms and everything, she also has ritualist. So one of the kind of magic feats that she does on a regular basis is she has these special cocktails that she makes that just get you like almost immediately to that point when you're drinking where you're like, let's just go for another kind of vibe. And she starts making this special cocktail that has some extra magic in it to just get him to a good place and perk him up and help him out, in his little spot.
Perfect. He'll stay in his little spot and he'll get progressively happier and progressively drunker until he gets over the hill again, back to sad, and he falls asleep again. Trying very hard not to ruin the opening night.
Enjoy the Bloody Mary.
You're the best. And
Dad, are you finished picking your outfit yet?
What? What? What'd you say?
Do you need to show me another outfit, or are you good?
Oh yeah, I step out of the room wearing with just the what are they called? The suspenders, just suspenders and pants, no shirt on. You can see my scales and other things on my torso, and I'm just like, what? Do you think this would? I put my leg up. Do you think this would attract any customers?
How? What kind
I have on pants. You don't have to do that.
No, I need to. What kind of establishment do you think we're running here?
I don't know. This is the grand opening again. I have to make a statement, right? I'm the dragon god of the sky.
And burlesque.
And burlesque. Who said that?
Sorry, it was me, the narrator. Pay no attention.
There's like a little pixie around here earlier trying to help me fix some of the insulation on the windows. I don't know if it was him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's cool. But no.
Throw a jacket
Is that
on top, I guess,
I'll just wear my usual
layer
outfit.
it night, just like, or just, layer it.
No,
in,
but it doesn't work if the suspenders are, covered up and if my chest is also cut. People must see my magnificent scales.
Open jacket. I'm not saying close the jacket, Dad.
I saw a style recently in the newspaper. That's what they call it nowadays, correct? No more stone tablets. It's a great upgrade. Anyway, I saw something in the newspaper, some sort of like dress down, but dress up. Yes. All right, I shall be back.
Okay.
Back in the room.
You continue your little fashion show. I'll continue opening the bar.
Thank you.
Tasha, take a hero point for having to be the responsible one. And the camera pans around as I assume the entertainment is arriving. Grant, tell us a little bit about Blackmoon and what Blackmoon's up to this evening.
He is probably during this whole time he's actually been doing like warming up and with the band in the background. He was singing "Everybody Loves My Baby," kind of stopping every once in a while to get people on track to make sure that they are playing correctly and to his standards, which some people say are a little bit too much. He's a bit of a perfectionist. He's wearing a red suit, a deep red suit with a black tie, a white button-up. He has a full beard with a waxed mustache that's kind of curled a little bit at the ends, with a shaved sides, but the top is long and it kind of is combed back. He has kind of a deep, deep voice as he's singing. That kind of resonates through the entire room.
Your entire backing band is comprised of skeletons, the Bones Malone Brass Orchestra.
Which explains why I get annoyed with them. Too much rattling.
It's called percussion. We're backing you up, like you said. You don't need a drummer when your whole army is your whole band's a ribcage.
But you need to hit the notes and the tempo. You can rattle. Just make sure it's in tempo and
it's jazz
with
Blackmoon.
the music. There are still rules. I know jazz is controlled chaos, but there are still rules.
All you werewolf guys, you're so regimented. What day of the month is it? When's the moon going to be out tonight? Why aren't you playing flat as chalk?
I'll just kind of look over at him and just kind of go, and like fangs will kind of show and be like, "You are walking bones."
Yeah, I got it, Pooch guy. Just don't take my humorous. I don't find any humor in that.
I'll just kind of shake my head and go, "Okay, again from the top."
And the Bones boys go back to trying to do a little bit better for you. I'm going to give you a hero point for leaning into the dogness. And last but certainly not least, Poppy. Kate, where do we find Poppy as we join her this evening?
Yes. Poppy is this fairy about 1 foot tall, and she is by the door because she is the bouncer. She's very intimidating and very scary, and she deserves this job. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong, and they'll be proven wrong. And she is right now sorting through all of her little pixie items that help her be the best bouncer that she can be for now. One day she will be much more than that, but that's a day in the future. So right now she's counting out her bark and her crust and her poppy dust and making sure it's all arranged just so that she can grab it at a moment's notice in case there's any trouble.
Yeah, are you standing on a stool or are you on a shelf? Where do you have your stuff arrayed out?
Yeah, I have a stool that I will stand on, and then I have my shelf that I'll array it for. But I can also just flutter with my own wings as I choose.
Awesome. A couple people come up to the door, and they're like, "Hey, is it time to start?" Is it time to go
No,
in?
not yet! No! Stay outside. I'll tell you when it's time.
They sort of look at each other and look at you. Are you seeing the same thing I'm seeing, Frank? That's what are you, a fairy?
Yes. Yes, I am a fairy or a pixie, yes. Does it matter?
Don't you have like a little guy in green tights that's in a Neverland or whatever?
Do not speak the name of Pan to me. And I think that anyone around would see that she is starting to get angry. And you have all seen Poppy get angry before. So if you would like her to not get angry at a customer, you might want to step in.
Well, Ciel is the one being responsible, but Aesheth, I think, they're probably the closest.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I probably would be coming, back in looking. Yeah.
You
And I
earned the
would-
right to come into this establishment to be in the presence of myself and the powerful creatures within, of which I am
we're
the
in
most
trouble
powerful
now.
of them.
Wait, are we working on the new routine for later?
What routine? I am not a performer. Crooning is the job of the wolf. I am security. I am the guard. I am what holds this world together for now until it is my time to destroy it.
You are the guard.
Yes.
Is this guy giving you trouble?
Yes.
I'm gonna get really, really tall and let my wings pop out.
Oh, I
And
like
then
when
I'm
other
gonna-
people cause chaos.
And I'm just gonna shudder a little bit, and I'm gonna glare through the little hole that they're looking in.
Now
Alright.
I have acute hearing level 5. I see my ear. And so I start to make my way out, just not even cautiously, just calmly. Everything okay out here?
No.
We're looking for
might-
lunch.
I might need to destroy these ones early.
Hey, are you the proprietor of this establishment? Because, I think you need to put this thing in a lantern.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
gonna
no.
op-
He said
I'm gonna open the door and step outside and pick him
I'm just
up
gonna
and put him
start-
to the end of the line.
We'll put you in a lantern. And while that's happening, I think he's gonna get hit with dozy wozy days.
Oh, yeah. No need to roll. He's just whatever the worst effect of that is.
Yeah.
The worst effect
And
is that he is dreaming of himself and trapped in the lantern, and Poppy is big outside of the lantern, laughing at him.
And as he's dreaming, I just make like a little tornado under him to carry him to the back of the line.
Amazing. Kate, I'm
Meanwhile,
gonna give you a
Aesheth is
disrespect
like-
hero point.
Incredible.
Okay, we can start letting people in now, though.
Oh, okay.
I'll just say from
You
the
guys are all welcome to
stage.
come inside.
I'll just say from the stage. I'm not sharing my tips with you, Poppy.
It's fine.
Okay, I
we
think
make
I've got it. All right, look, he walks out,
Oh,
and he's got on just a suit jacket and a dress shirt with no tie, the top button unbuttoned with pants on, dress pants, dress shoes. He looks really nice, actually. And he's like, "Okay, this is what I saw in the newspaper. What do you think?"
are you gonna wear the hat?
No,
Oh,
and
I
cover
liked
up my
that.
glorious hair,
I know, I did like
my
that.
signature
That was
white
pretty
hair. It's the
stylish.
whole thing. It's how people know I'm the Sky God. Other than the wings and the scales and the fact that I am the Sky God. Yes,
And you
think
tell
they
everybody
know.
who walks in.
yes, yes.
We also have a sign.
Thank you, Blackmoon. There is a sign above the office that says Sky God's office. Yes.
Prayer hours.
But
are
other than
between
that-
4 and 5 p.m.
Other than that, I am recognizable by my signature white hair and purple eyes. Wait,
Aesheth
did
is
something
gonna
happen?
assume the bodyguard pose and walk 2 feet in front of you as you're walking.
Mhm.
Oh, hello, Chef. How is everything? Is everything okay? Is everything ready for opening? Or shall we start?
We're starting to let people in.
We already had to kick one of them out. I
Oh,
got a
what happened?
feeling about this one though.
Oh, your feelings are not good. Well,
No.
in the way that you speak of them.
Rebel's on the lookout, though.
Oh, yeah. Did he ever fix that problem with people brooding on his head?
I told him to just pretend he's an earthquake.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Well, maybe he
No,
needs
they
to hear it
probably fall off.
again. We'll
Yeah.
see. I think he just likes to complain. My list of all the
yeah.
things he wants to do is so long. I'm on like page 800 now.
Oh, yes. Tell him to pray to me, and that would, I could do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. If he prays to me, I could probably do something about it, maybe.
Maybe.
I've told him I could just make it rain whenever someone stands on him next time. He also asked.
Oh, maybe he just does like to complain.
Maybe he's getting lonely.
Oh,
One day, this world will be destroyed, and then none of those problems will matter.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
that's true. Some of the other
We're a
gods
ways
talk
from
about
that, though.
the end and all that stuff. It's a whole thing. Yeah.
But for now, we open the bar! Again!
Yes.
Music!
5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, I love that. He's very humorous. I love that guy up there.
You always know how to get to my funny bone, boss.
Yeah. All right.
I don't get it.
It's dad humor.
No.
He's a skeleton.
Yeah?
He's all bones.
And
Yeah.
no bite.
Okay.
But Blackmoon is. Yes.
All right, so the music starts and people start to filter in. Extell, go ahead and take a hero point as well. So everybody should be at 2.
2? Oh boy.
And Sheth, go ahead and take another one. So you'll be at 3 to start us off.
I still like the
Alright,
idea
you
that
start
Alex
with
is
your
a
point.
pixie flying around.
Whispering these things in everybody's ear. You
He just comes to look longingly at Poppy and is too scared to go up and say hi. Just like to drop little bits and pieces of exposition.
Every now and then, Poppy finds a little trinket and is like, yes, I shall keep this, not knowing that it is from this pixie.
One day she'll notice me, senpai. I just want to follow behind and club everybody she's trying to kill in the entire world.
Poppy's love language.
The double tap.
I'll lean over to the pixie and be like, "Hey, look, if you pray to me, I could ask her to talk to you.
Are you a love god?
No, not at all.
I
But
don't
prayers to gods in any case solve everything, specifically to me. Not to that sky boy with the lightning in his hands. He's not cool. Okay?
Are you
He's just
talking
an
about
old
Thor?
man.
Or are you talking
No,
about?
don't whisper his name in this place.
Yeah, we don't say the name of Zeus here. Oh, I said the name of Zeus here.
That's okay, you can say it.
And again.
Yeah, all right.
And as people are starting to filter in, Poppy at the door, can you give me an investigation or expertise Titan City check? Or
Aha. Yes, I can try to. I have +0 to investigation. I have no expertise of the city because this world will not matter after too long. However, I will attempt an investigation check.
I believe in you.
You got
Well,
this.
maybe you shouldn't have because that's a 4.
You don't recognize any of the people coming through the door, but
Poppy's strategy as bouncer is she flies up in front of someone's face and stares them down for an uncomfortable amount of time. Okay, you can come in. And that's it. She's not checking IDs. She's not doing anything like that. It's just a stare down. And that's
perfect. Yeah, there's an older guy who takes his hat off, looks at you. He's got sort of crow's feet, sort of a wisp of gray hair around his balding head, a little bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. His suit doesn't fit very well, and his tie's a little loose, but he sort of nods when you usher him on in.
it. All right, you can come
Thanks
in.
for having me. Thanks for opening this place up for the neighborhood. So it's a nice little place
Can
you
I-
got here.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna want to give your thanks to the owner. He really likes thanks and praise and worship and all those things. You gotta go talk to Zargos about that.
Noted. I'll stop by and say hello.
Yeah.
As people start to file in, knowing that generally Poppy doesn't actually check any IDs or do anything, can I just do a general?
Prohibition.
Can I just do a general insight check just to make sure there are no like cops coming in or anything like that?
Yeah, give me
Anyone?
an insight check.
Or if they are, like I know that they're not the kind that are gonna rat us out or shut us down. Oh, now which dice do I use is the big question.
I don't know how it happened again, Tasha, but you've cast yourself as the responsible one.
I know. That's a 21.
The older gentleman that Poppy was just now talking to is definitely a federal agent.
Okay. I walk over to my dad. Dad.
Yes. I was dancing to.
I understand. They're a pretty good band. Can you go check with that guy over there? I think. Well, no, I'm pretty sure he's a Fed. He walks just like one.
Oh, okay.
You want me to take care of him?
We'll see.
No, I got it.
He's willing to work with us. What he's about.
I'll walk over to said pointed out Fed, possibly Fed.
I will assist.
Yeah, he's walked up to the bar and he's ordered a sarsaparilla and a Shirley Temple.
I
Hello.
stare at him like as I make the drink. It's just so much judgment in my face. Okay, that's a combination.
Yeah, it's a chaser and an upper or whatever. Still getting used to the drinking thing. Most of what I've had in my life's come out of a bathtub, and it's not good for my grandpa,
No, I get it. It's okay. Just let me know if you need anything else. And as I finish making it, could I don't know how extensive the ritualist feat is. Could I do possibly, because I can make little rituals, can I do a little truth serum or like something like to encourage someone to not lie to us?
You want to be sneaky about it?
I'll be sneaky about it, but I'm also behind the bar. I can move around.
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand check. I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus for him not really knowing anything about drinks and you're having your back to him. And then give me an expertise magic check.
Okay. So 2 separate rules, sleight of hand and then...
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Sleight of hand with a +2 and then just the flat expertise magic.
Okay. I'm going to use...
Can I also be, because I walked over there, can I be standing right behind him at the bar? And I'm kind of like, I've made myself a little bit bigger and I have my wings out, but not fully in the back, so that I'm like just this presence behind him, like encouraging him to do everything that we want him to do, kind of thing.
Yeah, you can give me an intimidation check to sort of assist the sleight of hand check.
Cool.
And if you have teamwork,
Well, I definitely need the assist. Otherwise, I was going to have to use a hero point. So let's see.
Ooh, I rolled a 20 and my intimidation is a 15.
With a 15? Oh, you have a 35 total. Okay,
35.
Cool. That will give a full +5 to Ciel's sleight of hand check.
Perfect. And I did use a hero point, but what I rolled was a nat 20 on my sleight of hand.
Nice.
With the hero point, so I'm very happy about that. So that adds all together to +7 for the 2 circumstances, 27.
Yeah, he has no idea that you've done anything to his group.
And then the magic. Ooh, that's also very good. I rolled a 17 on the die +9 for 26 for the expertise magic.
You are reasonably sure that your truth serum is a great potion, and he has not noticed that you put it in there.
Mm-hmm. Here's your drink, sarsaparilla and a Shirley Temple.
Thank you very much.
In the Shirley Temple.
And he'll take a sip out of it, eat some of the cotton candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet for my taste, but I like it.
They're all too sweet for my taste. There's the addition of sugar over the centuries has been crazy.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't know anything about that. They had it pretty much my whole life.
So, what are you doing around here? I don't think I've seen you at the bar before.
It's a grand opening. I don't think you've seen anybody around here before, right?
You know, I bartend around, so I know quite a bit of the neighborhood.
Yeah, I know the neighborhood pretty well, too. It's I'm just stopping by to check out the place, see if y'all are in the up and up.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I assume everybody in here is registered?
100%. Wouldn't deal with anything otherwise.
That's good enough for me if it's good enough for you.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask who sent you?
Oh, sorry, I didn't introduce myself. And he extends a hand. I'm Agent Bass, AB. I like people around the neighborhood who call me.
I don't shake cops' hands.
I'm not a cop. I'm with the Department of Monster Affairs. I'm like a social worker with a gun, but like I don't like to wave that around. It's kind of, I guess I just kind of like a cop, but I'm not here to bust your balls. I'm not here to bust up your little speakeasy or whatever. I'm just...
Okay. AB. Nice to meet you, I guess.
And if y'all never need any help with anything in here, I'm always happy to lend a hand.
Sure. Dad, you've met AB yet?
What? Sorry, I was listening to the music. What'd you say?
Gentleman over here is with the Department of Monster Affairs.
Oh, hello.
Pleasure to meet you. Zargos, right?
That's the dragon god of the sky. Yes, I do give out autographs, but not right now. So what can I do you for?
Oh, I just saw you were opening up in here, and I wanted to stop by and make sure everything was on the up and up. Let you know that you got friends in the neighborhood if you need any help.
I'm gonna insight check this guy.
Insight check.
Even though my daughter just did all the legwork for me, I also am gonna do it. That's 17 total.
He seems like he's on the up and up. He's here. He's not looking to cause any trouble. He's just scoping the place out to make sure you guys you have your permits in order and you're on the up and up as far as the DMA is concerned.
Well, you seem as if you are on the up and up, as they say. Who is they? I'm not quite sure.
It's that little fairy fellow flying around, right?
Oh, probably, yes. In any case, sure. Feel free to, I don't know, stay, don't. I like to see out, don't stay.
He's
having. Actually, Zargos, right? You're in the business answering prayers, right?
Yes, I am a god after all. Yes, I am looking for more worshippers. It had my religion has waned over the course of the last few centuries. A couple, maybe two.
The department could use a little bit of help. I intercepted a prayer this evening.
Are you a god as well?
Nah, nothing like that. I just work for good old Uncle Sam.
Who is this Sam, and why is he an uncle?
No, Dad, it's the country that you live in right now.
Ah.
If you have an office, I'd like to discuss it a little bit. Somewhere a little bit away from prying ears, you know?
All right. Sure. Follow me to the office of the Sky God. It's right over there with the big sign. You see it? Spend more on that one than the one outside.
Chef kind of moves him in that direction a little bit.
Before Chef moves, because I know Chef is always going to just fall to make sure that he's okay, I just grab their attention. Chef, Can you let Rebel know to keep an eye out for any other cop cars or anything coming about, just in case, so we don't get surprised?
Yeah, will do. I don't know. He's off his game. He missed this one.
I know.
He's probably still thinking about his list of grievances. I don't know what's going on with him.
I'll bring him like a little drink or something later tonight, just to... He's been doing a good job.
He looks like a human to me, I don't know. What do cops look like?
He wasn't even wearing a suit that fit.
I mean, he's a poor drunk human, right? Drunks is what we need.
You've been doing this for like a millennia. You should know this by now.
Cops where I grew up wore bronze armor and had shields and stuff.
Those weren't cops.
Then why'd they arrest me?
We've been through this already. Just try to keep an eye out. Maybe try a different spot on the roof.
Alright, I'll just shuffle around real quick. Well, actually, I do see somebody out here is looking to meet up with Zargos. The High Priest is out here, he is.
Send him around back.
Alright, I'll go down there right now. Do you want me to blow my cover, or do you want me to send a message?
No, just send a message. Freak him out a little bit. It's always fun.
Alright.
Through your psychic connection, you can hear like a roof tile being ripped off, getting ready to be launched down at the High Priest.
I'll just turn to Ciel.
I gotta go get the High Priest from the back.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah. I told him to send him around back. He's definitely off his game.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna make him a sandwich. He hasn't eaten anything really good in a while. He likes those weird, like, peanut butter and banana with the honey.
Not for me. But here. And I make like a little quick drink. Send this out for him.
Oh, you're the best.
Grab it and head out the back.
What do gargoyles drink, Ciel?
I usually make him like something that's like a little something with like a that's carbonated. Something that's just a little fun, just for more the texture than anything else.
Because like Fizzy Pop, I do.
Instead of pop rocks, it's like a reverse. It's the pop is happening with the rock, you know.
He likes it when it's spicy too.
Yeah.
And AB will let Zargos wander off a little bit before he looks back at Ciel. You sure you don't want to come with us, have this conversation? I get the impression you might be the brains of the outfit.
No, I'm absolutely not. He's fully in charge. I just work the bar.
Hey, that's what the brains of the operation would say. He tips you $20.
I put that in my own personal, just like my jacket pocket. I don't. Like
that's like $300 in today money, but
yeah. I'm like, that is for me. That's more than any cop should have on them, but you know.
Yeah, he might not be on the up and up.
It immediately makes her suspicious. She's like, okay.
I love that the cop being suspicious means that he's more likely to be on your side in this setting.
Yeah.
Or with these characters.
Yeah.
And he'll follow Zargos off into the office.
Even though there might be some distractions because of things going on at the bar, with my hearing, could I possibly still listen in on what's happening in the office so I can keep tabs?
I would say so. Especially, I think that's probably something you do on a regular basis around here.
I sing extra loud just to annoy her.
It's a cute hearing I can pick.
And Zargos, what does your office look like as we head into the great chamber of the almighty Sky Dragon?
It's probably not as lavish as you think it is. There's exposed brick on the back. It is actually very minimalist, so to speak. A lot of exposed type of like interior here. There's the exposed brick. There's the kind of exposed concrete on the floor. He has just a basic like wooden desk that is like a pretty nice desk, but not something you'd think he would have with how much he thinks of himself. With a couple of leather chairs that sit in front, and of course a chair for him sitting behind the desk, and he sits there and sort of crosses his legs and goes, "Okay, what can I do for you?"
I don't know. I was expecting like a big pile of gold coins or something you should be sleeping on top of, but maybe the department's file on dragons is wrong.
No, I had to leave that. No, that's not here nor there. Okay.
Of course, the department thinks you're all extinct. So, what do they know?
Well, it's different because I'm a deity. You see, there's dragons, and then there's me. You know.
Ah, so you're a god shaped like a dragon, not a dragon shaped like a god. Got it.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Anyway.
But yes.
And is it all right if I smoke in here?
Please do. Yeah, it doesn't affect me at all.
And he takes a big cigar out, lights it up, takes a couple quick puffs on it, and he'll reach into his suit pocket and he'll pull out this little wooden box that he sets down in front of you. He opens it up, and there's a little sort of, like the player pianos, the pianos that play themselves with the rolling cylinders. It begins to spin in there, and you hear a long string of prayer emanating from the box in Serbian. And he takes a deep puff on it. The prayer we intercepted came in from a boat making its way into the harbor tonight. I don't speak Serbian, but it sounded urgent. It sounded like something the department didn't want to get their hands on. Didn't want to get their hands messed up with. I was thinking maybe a pillar of the community like you would be interested in answering a little prayer like this.
Fully. Also, I don't have any of the things that gives me like I can speak languages. So I think he's very much just also like I have no idea what this is being said, but I'll pretend to. Yes, surely this is. Yeah, that they're asking for something for sure. Yeah, I could see about it. You said at the harbor.
Yeah, down in Little Moscow.
Right, and that's not.
I mean, in on a Russian boat called the Pripyat.
Yes. When did this happen? This prayer.
We received the prayer about 2 hours ago, and then I decided to bring it on down here to you as a professional courtesy.
And you sure you're not aware of the prayer that's being asked?
Look, I barely speak American, buddy. Serbian's not on my list.
Now, there's a lot of languages that have died over the course of human history.
I assume Serbian's not one of them. He sort of looks at you.
Maybe. Who knows? All right. I'll see about it. Is that it? Is that all you got?
That's all I got for now.
There's a knock at the door.
Who is it?
The loudest exasperated sigh on the other side.
Oh, that's my daughter. Come in.
Do you need me to do like a magic ritual to see if I could translate it?
No, of course not. I do speak Serbian, daughter. I can indeed.
Where's Serbia?
You know.
Oh no, Extell froze for me. Did he freeze for anybody else?
Yeah, he freezed for me too.
Oh no!
He refused to tell us that he doesn't know where Serbia is.
Yeah, he's hiding it so much he just vanished.
Yeah, it fried his brain, and that was it. It just disappeared. Yeah. Meanwhile,
Flies out the window.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, out back, Sheth, you see the exasperated form of the High Priest Mac Delaney coming around the back after being ushered this way by Rubble. He is a white man wearing a sort of black and gold robe, a heavy hood over it. His skin is interlaced with these golden veins and arteries, and his flesh looks like it's made almost out of marble, like he's a living statue. With these platinum silver eyes.
Very cool. So it is not a high priest of our god, then? This is someone different?
He is a high priest of Zargos.
Okay.
He looks upon you. Megaesheth. Closest to the Father.
What
Most
can we
loyal
do
disciple.
for you today?
I come bringing prayers for Zargos to answer.
Come on in. I think he's in audience right now, but perhaps we can interrupt him. How many
This
do
is
you have?
2. But they concern the same thing.
Oh,
And he sort of looks you up and down. Do you have any celestial sense or aversion to angelic beings?
Don't think so. I have something that says I have no feelings, immunity to emotion effects.
Oh, okay.
I'm unearthly, immunity 30.
Okay, so I feel like you're probably not particularly bothered by just about anything if you're immune to emotion.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't be fear. I'm immune to fear too.
Well, you know that Mac used to be an angel for what you all call the Lonely One, who fell from that service and has entered the service of Zargos.
Do I know anything about this lonely one? Is this lonely one an enemy of ours?
It's the Lonely One's kind of an enemy of all gods. He's kind of the capital G god who figured out that human worship is the ultimate form of power, and then tricked all 3 of the Abrahamic religions into worshiping him and only him.
I want to hear more about what you've discovered while we wait, if you are willing to share.
Well, you are the right hand of the Father, and he sort of goes to bless you almost instinctively, and he catches himself because he doesn't know what.
I look at my right hand while he does this, like
he doesn't know the hand symbol for Zargos yet. It's like a Z, followed by a caca, shaking of wings.
I just kind of stand up a little bit taller and eyeball him a little bit. Sheth thinks this guy looks cool and always has, and so this is like kind of like struts a little bit more than usual.
And
cranes out the rings a little bit.
Mac will say, there are 2 beings who are trapped in need of our Great Father's aid.
That sounds like just like what he would want. Let me see if we can get in this meeting. I know he's in there with someone,
And I'll go to the door, like right, I guess, about the time when you would be knocking on the door, or you had just gone in.
Where's Serbia, Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. My father pulled me away for a minute.
Can you tell me where Serbia is?
It's over there, across the sea somewhere, probably.
Mhm.
But yes, I will handle the thing.
I looked at the bed.
Agent guy.
He knows where Serbia is. But can I look at the recording and try and like start inscribing like a little sigil and runes to see if I can translate?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an expertise magic check.
I'm gonna try and stretch this advantage as far as possible. So tell me when I've gone too far with it. But it said I can make up magic rituals. So
That's what Ritualist is for. It's
Yeah.
like Inventor, but for magic instead of tech.
that is
Artificer makes gadgets, but Ritualist makes rituals.
21.
With a 21, you are able to create a ritual that can translate the Serbian, not just for yourself, but for the other people in the room. And as the message begins to play, the prayer is to any god who will answer. We have been taken from our home and we are being forced to travel across the sea to an unknown fate. We long for rescue.
The door flings open.
Oh.
Hark, Lord Zargos, your high priest has arrived, and I bring tidings of ill fate.
Is it about Serbians crossing the sea?
You are truly blessed of Zargos,
I am.
daughter of our god.
Mm-hmm.
Tis
This is true,
indeed
yes.
the tidings I have brought forth.
Well,
All right.
I guess you're a little late.
That's okay.
The servants of Zargos are never late, Aesheth. We arrive precisely when we are needed.
This is true. I that was one of my things, my commandments. All right, okay. We shall close down for the night to go assist. Yeah, we have to. We have to help.
There's a guy who basically is here always. He knows the bar as well as I do. He can make the drinks. It's fine.
Yes, but I won't be here.
Perhaps
I'm gonna miss out on the
You
fun.
can leave a little temple. Your priest can stay here and collect the prayers on your behalf. That's what a priest does, no?
Indeed, High Father Zargos. Perhaps your accessibility is proving to be non-helpful towards your quest towards divinity.
Jerry can work the bar. He does it all the time.
Did you just insult me in my home? To the high priest.
No, mighty Zargos, no. I am merely saying that a little bit of mystique could be of great benefit.
Ah, yes.
One
Okay.
thing I learned from the last god I served was nobody should know if you ever actually exist.
You're gonna see Chef get 2 sizes bigger than they actually are, darker, and wings fly all the way out, and I'm gonna lean over. This is like in response to "Did you just insult?" Because Chef didn't realize that there was an insult that happened, and then as soon as they heard that, they immediately just went up.
You shall show respect.
Indeed. Hail Zargos, full of grace. And he pulls
thank
out
you,
his little Zargos rosary and begins doing the Zargos prayer.
Dad, what? This is
Yeah,
this is some last.
I thought we vetoed the rosary thing.
Yeah, this is some last millennia stuff. Why are we using these types of relic prayer
No.
relics? What happened
It's
to the
fine.
prayer
It's fine.
wheel?
I'll take it
Prayer
where I can
wheels
get
were
it.
great.
I mean, the late thing was so we didn't have to go to those meetings. But this, what do we need rosaries for?
Apologies.
Listen,
I know no other way to show
Here's
contrition.
how he wants. Listen, no rosaries, right? We can do away with that. Instead, you can take one of these custom, but they're pre-made, custom Zargos t-shirts. I open a closet, and it's like, this one, and it has my face on it winking. This one is me winking. This one is me posing sexily in my suspenders. Do you see
Yes,
this?
Zargos.
I almost wore this tonight. Which one would you like? Would you like the one where I'm a naughty nurse?
If you'll allow it, during this entire thing, for every shirt that he describes, Sheth is going to change into the image of Zargos as the shirt.
I'll allow it.
Oh, I look magnificent, don't I? Yes.
Extell, take a hero point.
Yay.
Yes.
I'm gonna go leave and get Will and Poppy.
As it is known, Lord Zargos, the T is the most holy of all letters. It is what you
Yes.
bore upon your back on the day of your resurrection.
This is true, yes. It did happen. Although I never died. That one time was a fluke. It was Zeus he thought he was cool, and he thought he could do
3 times
things.
in one day. You can't say his name that many times in one day.
Oh yes, this is true.
Now that I've left the room, but I can still hear them, hearing that he just said the name Zeus again, could I just summon like a lightning bolt above just to like do some thunder just to freak him out a little bit?
Oh no!
Where are you? I swear, I will kill you this time.
My Lord
dive in
Zargos,
front.
you have violated the ninth commandment. Thou shalt not invoke the name of you-know-who.
Oh yes.
You do know he does not have to follow his own rules.
He sort of looks around.
Do
Is
what I
that
say,
true?
but not what I do.
Ah, indeed. Commandment number 10.
Yes. Anyway, I look to the agent who might be still here or not.
He's still there. He's taking it all in.
You can go now. I will let you know when the job is done.
Please
or
do.
you could stay, but not in the office. I mean, you can drink and have another Shirley Temple. Jerry makes a nice hot cocoa.
You got
He
it.
puts those little tiny marshmallows in.
Yes, they're very small. I'm not sure how they do that.
Very tiny.
Yes.
I think
This,
Poppy had
this,
something to do with it.
This prayer thing works out. Maybe we can work out a deal to have some other things taken care of.
Oh, you build me a temple and worship at it?
You've been
I
talking about that
represent,
temple for a long time. I
been
feel
trying to
like
get
we
it
need
done.
to see some results.
Yeah.
Look, I am happy to score a couple permits on your behalf if you need.
I can
would
make
be
you.
good.
I
can
serve
make you
a
high
benefactor
priest.
far more powerful than the city of Titan. However,
I can make you high priest. The one we have now seems to be not doing well on his job.
He was a
kid just
little
seems a little
late.
confused. Sounds like you need an onboarding program, but I'm not here to tell you how to handle your business.
Yes, we had Poppy on that, but they kept running away.
Well, I'll be here when you all get back.
But not here. And I start pushing him out the door.
Yeah, he's happy to go out to the bar.
As naughty nurses are guns.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And try it once, Jerry will see Ciel come back, and he'll say, "I'll take care of the bar. Don't worry about that. Just you could tell Poppy to please talk to my ex-wife about maybe giving me some of my letters back. That would be, just a couple syllables. I really missed the letter E.
That's fair. That's a lot. That's in a lot of stuff. But yeah, I got a lot of premixes already back here for like the main drinks that most people order, so you should be golden.
And he'll sort of sober up, get behind the bar, and he will get to work.
Mm-hmm.
And Poppy and Blackmoon, you do see Ciel appears to be on a mission.
Once there's like a break in the music, I do call down. I try and call Will over, like with like a little drink, clearly, and also I say, Poppy at the door will feel like some wind blowing inside towards the bar, which is kind of like that's how you know that Ciel's like calling someone over.
Well, I have someone stayed ruin. What do you need?
Will, Poppy, we might need to go now-ish. Apparently, there's some prayers that need answered over at the pier. So we're going to try and get those so that... I'm going to go check to make sure we're getting paid for this. Dad, do you figure out like a payment plan? What's in it for us other than the prayer for him?
We get to answer the people's prayers. They get to think of me as their god, and I gain more power.
Remember, we're working on the temple.
What is their prayers for? What are they asking for?
They've been taken away from their homeland,
Of
Serbia.
there you go.
Well, I do not like the idea of anyone else putting anyone in danger, because destroying the world is my job. So,
Yeah.
I will save them so that one day I can destroy them all at once, and it'll be so glorious. So yes, no one can destroy anybody but me. I'm the only one who can destroy people, so I will help these people not be destroyed until it is my time to destroy them. I accept. Does that mean?
But not
Does that
us,
mean-
right?
Does this mean I get to yell at people to leave the bar?
No, they're staying.
No.
Oh.
But if
Some
those
other
people
time
are
then.
in danger, that means there's probably someone there that you get to yell at or knock down.
This will be
Or
fun.
even destroy. Yeah.
Well, I can't destroy anyone too soon, but I guess exceptions can be made if they would destroy people instead of letting me do it myself.
An appetizer.
We'll see what happens.
An appetizer practice, you know?
Yeah. I do have some. I do have some new ideas, new things that I, want to try out. So yes, I accept. I will do this. I will destroy some people so that they won't destroy other people, so that I can destroy all the people. This will be fun.
And you'll get a bonus for helping.
So when you get Will's attention, he kind of walks off the stage with his tips, kind of puts it in his coat, like his jacket pocket, leans down to like an attractive guy that was there. You see the guy blush, and I just smile and kind of keep walking towards you guys. And I'll kind of go, do you have my usual? Corpse grinder, or corpse reviver. Love it.
Number 2.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Bob.
No, Bob's not my cup of tea.
I could probably do something with bone shavings. Anyway.
So do we go now?
Yeah, we're going out to the pier. Want to come with? Some people need help.
Am
Oh,
I
You will get a bonus.
Yeah.
Are we doing this in this form, or am I going to have to switch?
I don't think
Maybe.
Let me change then, because I like this suit. And I just come back in kind of like a generic white shirt and some slacks.
If you want, you can have one of my my naughty nurse Zargos t-shirts.
Instantly change again.
I'll go, Zargos, you know I am not one of your sycophants. I do appreciate you giving me a job, but no.
What about the... Wow, this is Zargos t-shirt. It's just the same thing with me winking, but instead there's a chat bubble above me that says, wow, this is Zargos.
Now that's what I call Zargos 19.
There's only been 14 of these made. Limited edition.
No, I prefer to dress in style of some sort, and that is tacky.
You haven't seen the bowling shirts yet.
It's funny that you collect your tips and trades and such when favors are so much more powerful.
This is true, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I try not to do anything with you, Poppy. You always want something in return.
My landlord doesn't accept favors.
I will rip off my clothes and you see my full god get up underneath. I stay ready.
I am always ready to destroy some people, but not all people. Not yet.
One day.
One day.
Yes, one day when I am the god of everything, I will grant you the ability to destroy everything. This is correct, yes. Anyway.
You think I need that power from you? That's fun.
I start
Shall we
walking.
go?
Yep.
Yes, we go.
Yeah.
We go.
Where are we going?
Here.
Got it! And Poppy flies really far away really quick. And then it's like, oh, right, they're slow. And flies back to you guys. How do you guys get there?
I'll fly too.
Oh, yay!
I shall fly.
I believe
So
I'm
very
vested. And
Hmm.
if you'll allow me, I'll pick up William, Bridal style, If you'll allow me, Grant. Because I know you can't
this-
fly.
Yeah, I will let you, but I will definitely be annoyed.
Shall we?
Rubble will jump down from Rubble's perch and come join you all.
Hey, Rebel.
Dragon Boy's carrying the wolf boy. Look at that.
I grab a little to-go drink for Rebel. There you go.
Shovels over, he
For your
picks it up and puts it in his mouth, and there is a severe fizzing noise as something is like melting the limestone away in the middle of him.
Is he dying from this?
Oh,
What did
refreshing,
you
it is.
do?
Sometimes you need to clear out a little bit of the limestone. He's volcanic rock anyway.
Oh,
That's right. I can't have all the sedimentary in the middle of me.
Mhm.
My mum always said that's how I was going to die.
You'll get clogged
It's
up.
sedimentary?
Oh, that's right, sedimentary. I'm an igneous rock, I is.
Wait a sedimentary? I mean, you sit around all the time.
Or sedentary.
That's what it
That's
said.
like, let's try anything once, Terry. I actually got a couple of his syllables from his ex-wife.
Oh,
Huh.
that's a good
And I
trade.
take off.
Yeah.
The wings
Poppy's
start
like, no, wait, I want to
around.
be first. And Poppy races after you.
I fly as slow as they can go.
Poppy can go 250 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Poppy's
Jeez.
fast as
Zoom
fuck.
zoom.
I made her zoomy.
I can fly 2,000 miles an hour.
Oh. Someday it
Fast
won't
as
matter
Rubble
how fast
fly.
you can go.
I feel like Rubble might be the limiting factor.
We have him tied to a string.
You just
Dragging
walk.
him along.
He's being towed.
Actually, he doesn't have the power to fly, so he can't fly.
He's just chilling. He's just a
I'm
guy.
holding him under my arm.
Yeah, Sheth and I will each like grab one of his little hands and like just
Yeah.
bring
We
with
do loops.
yeah.
He's
Boy,
just
you
a
guys-
guy.
You guys just start singing "I Can Show You the World."
Sometimes I let Rubble pretend like he can fly with his little like non-working wings by like having the winds carry him.
I'm the king of the world, I is.
You're getting so good at that, Rubble.
Chef, maybe one day you can teach me how to fly.
The title of King
We've
of the
been
World
working on
matters
it.
not when there is no world left.
I mean, there's plenty of worlds. You know, there's like worlds out there. There's Mars.
Yeah.
There's Neptune.
Oh, I have
Not
a
to
long
be confused
list.
with Neptune, the god of the sea. I hate that guy.
Why do you hate him? As like we're flying.
Because we're opposites. He's the sea. I'm the sky. You know, it's a whole
You-
thing.
You don't even cross over in each other's like worships.
Yeah, on the horizon, yes. So you know, when you look out on the horizon on the ocean, and there's the connection between the two. That's where our domains meet.
Yeah, me,
I
but
can
don't
destroy it all one day for you if that makes you feel better. Even if it doesn't make you feel better, I'll do it anyway.
I mean, there are plenty of skies in the universe.
And I'll just kind of chime in and go, "Well, Poseidon is a god of storms, so you know."
I don't think
Zargos,
you
I don't
start
want to tell
with
you how
that
to
guy.
do your job or nothing. Zargos, I don't want to tell you how to do your job or nothing, but it sounds like your real beef is with the god of the horizon, not the god of the sea.
Yeah.
No, but that's a thing where it's kind of both there. So it's kind of like, you know, like it's a weird thing with, you know, the way domains are sectioned and bordered off. It's like a weird in between. It's a very small space, the god of the horizons. Yeah.
It's always at a
Although it
reach,
is
right?
kind of also infinite at the
So
same
limiting.
time.
So limiting. I wouldn't want that. That would be so boring.
Yeah, you know, it's only when you see the horizon and you see where the sky meets the sea, that's where that guy lives. Yeah.
Oh, I get it. It's kind of like how I've got rivalry with every weather vane in town.
Yeah, you see, exactly. Yeah.
It's always four
Maybe you
gold
should
on
try
the corner,
spinning.
and then there's a weather vane up on the top who thinks he's better than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Joke's on him, though. He's usually two-dimensional.
You know, Ciel was a weather storm before.
Not the same thing. I appreciated that. I appreciate it. No, I feel like sometimes I do seem unappreciative. I do appreciate you making me not a weather vane.
Oh yes. Well, you did cause great destruction amongst the people, and
I did.
It was great. You know,
Yeah,
that was a wonderful sight to see. So many people died from that.
Yeah, you know.
All in vain. Maybe that's where weather vane came from.
No.
No.
More all in nature. That's just how it is sometimes.
Rebel, you argue with inanimate objects.
Lost my secret. Every inanimate object's actually animate, but most of them don't want to talk to you people.
Wait, is that true?
I'll just go delusional. Got it.
No, you might be on something. I could have swore I saw my chair move one time.
I move the chairs around.
Yeah, but
Comes in
not when
handy
I'm-
sometimes.
Belief can do some powerful things. It's enough to kill some fairies.
What about you?
Oh no, I've overcome that, thank you. I learned from my time with Pan. I believe in myself enough that no one else's belief could affect me at this point.
Oh, Pan, the nature deity. I got a bone to pick with that guy too.
That's fine. I'm not going to teach him everything. He has to learn.
Well, your guys' quick flight and jabbering lead to a very
It's like
helpful-
constantly, it's like having to teach your parents how to use like a computer, but for everything that has happened in like modern history.
Nope, different Pan. Oh no.
And here I am, the one mortal amongst everybody.
You know, your mother was Pan.
That's probably also a different kind of Pan.
It was me. I am also. I
was
am your
cast
father,
iron.
because I created you.
I was about to say, I thought I didn't have a mom.
Yeah, I know. There's 2 days that you have to give me presents on.
3. What about your birthday?
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of was just made out of nothing from the ancestors of
On
mine.
your
Someday you will be nothing again.
You have your
You know,
worship.
you can destroy
Wednesday,
everything
8,000
but
years.
me.
Hmm?
What'd you say, daughter?
Wait, what?
I was just saying, no, like your worship day. That's what I just kind of been calling your birthday. You
Oh,
might have
yeah, that
forgotten about
counts.
it. It hasn't been like an active worship holiday in like 26,000 years or so.
Yes.
How do you
I get
actually
sad.
know what your birthday is? Like, how do you remember your own birthday?
Usually, someone tells you when your birthday is.
Unless
We
you're
gotta
mortal
save
like
people.
me.
Yes, it's taken a long time to get there. Considering how fast we all fly.
I don't fly that fast, actually, but
You guys are doing great.
We're all chained to you.
I'm not.
We're all limited.
As fast as the rebel flies. And sure enough, as you guys come flying over Titan City, you make your way across a couple of different neighborhoods until you arrive in the airspace above Little Moscow. There's a little body of water and a large number of piers and fish packing plants and salt salt manufacturers. And sure enough, there is a large boat pulling into one of the piers down here with the name the Pripyat written along the side of the boat. There's a number of men and women standing around with submachine guns and rifles, dressed in heavy coats. They've got little red P's sewn into the lapels of their breast pockets, and they're keeping an eye on things. Everybody give me a perception check.
You, the first roll.
Ooh, that was a
And don't
terrible
forget
roll.
various circumstance bonuses and the like from...
Yes, chat has rewarded some. Thank you, chat. Well, I got a 25 perception.
Oh, geez, I'm very perceptive, apparently. I got a 28.
I got a 29.
I rolled a 3 for a 13.
I rolled a nat 1.
Guys, it's so good to know we have a balanced party when it comes to skills. We really
I rolled a
really
nat
use
1
things up.
for a total of 10, if that helps out.
I like how the Oblivious God and the Bodyguard are both not paying attention.
We have people that do that for us. Yes.
She's the Bodyguard. She's supposed to pay attention.
So the people who got
trying.
over 20, which are Poppy, Ciel, and Blackmoon, as you're looking down across the pier, you do see there is a very large man with a flat cap and a monkey on his shoulder, a couple of large hammer and sickle tattoos on his forearms, overseeing everything. He has a satchel at his side, which Ciel and Blackmoon, since you got over 25, you recognize that in his pouch is the sort of sticky white powder, which the two of you know to be lich powder, which is the ground up dust of liches. It is meant to render monsters and magic users inert.
I will point that out to everybody.
He seems to be the person in charge down there. There's also a woman standing down on the dock amidst the other laborers who are getting ready to pull the boat into steerage and tie it down. She has a big cap on. She's got a sword at her hip, and she has a pistol on her side, and a large number of metallic metals and brass epaulets and things like that. She also looks like she's some sort of authority figure.
Can we tell if she's our authority figure or their authority figure?
They all look like they're together.
Oh, okay.
And how many of them are there?
There's the two of them, so the monkey guy and the lady with the hat, and there are looks like 20 guards besides them.
Do they
Okay.
seem to be antagonistic, like they're getting ready to arrest the people arriving on the Pripyat, or do they seem to be just generally on a lookout?
They don't look like they're waiting to arrest the people on the Pripyat. They look like they're waiting to unload the cargo and take it somewhere suspicious.
Ooh, okay.
Can I shapeshift into like a little tiny bug and see if I can go down there and like sit on his shoulder?
Yeah.
I can also try to make them all go to sleep.
I think we need to
Not yet,
know.
Poppy.
We need to know who they are first and what they want.
And then I can make them all go to sleep.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll send them to that cursed Neverland.
Straight on till morning.
I can
And then
think of
poof,
no
I'll
worse
turn
place
into
to
a bug.
send anyone.
So I'll go into a
Zargos
dragonfly
Ciel,
form.
would you also give me a perception check? And I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus for sky stuff.
Ooh, lovely. I'll use a different die this time for this. Is it a +2 circumstance?
Yep.
Wee doggies, that's a... 28 for me.
28 is pretty good.
Rolled good on the die. 17 there.
What did Ciel get?
I didn't hear that I was supposed to roll. 21.
21.
Sorry.
The two of you feel something traveling this direction very quickly on lightning bolts.
Moon, I'm gonna need to put you down. And I will put Blackmoon down.
And as you're sort of
Safely.
taking in the scene, planning on, we're going to put all these guys to sleep, we're going to jump them, what are we going to do? You notice that the Pripyat is not slowing down as it is arriving towards the dock. And the people on the dock are like, no, stop the boat, stop, what are you doing yet? And the boat crashes into the pier, and there is a large clattering bang as A hole is torn in the hull, and an enormous creature emerges out to cause trouble. It is almost feline in profile. It has 7 arms and 2 legs. It sort of walks on these arms as if they were legs, and it has large antlers. It's sort of a glistening blue skin, and it is about 10 feet long. And gunfire erupts, and I'd like everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Things are getting wild.
It's wild fun time.
Did I get down there as a creature or no?
Yes, you did.
Okay. I rolled terrible. I rolled a 1 for a total of 8.
I also rolled a 1 for a total of 4.
Oh, Slipstream snuck in. I rolled a 21.
I also rolled a 21.
Look at us go.
What Bobby
18.
did. 18.
How dare you not
Yes.
match anyone?
Right?
Well, what can I say? I'm one of a kind.
Fair.
Thank goodness.
That's something you can come back to the musical episode for.
Wonderful times.
I cannot wait for that. It's going to be so good.
That's going to be a fun time. We'll talk about that at the end of this stream. Upcoming content. Also, follow our socials.
All right. So initiative is going to be the monster on 24.
Oof.
Blackmoon and Zargos. Who's got the better initiative modifier?
I have a +4.
I got a +7.
Okay, so Zargos, then Blackmoon, then the person arriving by a lightning bolt.
It better not be who I think it is.
And Goons 2, Goons 3, or Goons 1, then Aesheth, then Goons 4, then the Commissar, then Ciel, then Goons 3.
Oh
That's
wow,
it.
there's one after me.
I didn't hear Poppy.
No, wait, where's Poppy? Poppy on 18.
18, yeah.
I didn't hear me either.
I heard you. I heard Chef.
Alright, initiative will be the monster, Zargos, Blackmoon, Lightning Bolt Guy, Poppy, Goons 2, Goons 1, Aesheth, Goons 4, Commissar, Ciel, Goons 3. So, the monster leaps forward, grabs a couple of these Russian guys by the neck, and strangles them until they're dead.
Okay then.
Are we allowed to root for the blue kitty?
Wild times.
They open fire, bullets rattle into it, it leaps forward, ducking out of the way, taking 2 of its mighty arms, picking them up and just sort of shaking them until there's a snap and they fall to the ground. And it is looking.
Is this the
in
image
a
you
wild
sent me earlier today, Alex?
Yes.
I will not put it on screen because we don't have rights to it, but I will put it in the Discord.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it's
As
probably
you were.
my Discord. Tosh, sorry. Or Kate, sorry. How do I mute all Discord noises?
Oh, that's something I'll talk
You-
you through later. You can just run the game for now.
Do not disturb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we
If
need
you want
to...
to not
mute
disturb,
the
then I can't
tab.
disturb you, and I like being able to disturb you, so we'll just do that later.
Awesome.
Maybe during the break.
Yeah, do we need to take a break? Because it's about halfway through if we need one
I think
before we dive into full combat.
Probably a good time
All
for
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do a break. All right, we're going to go to break, but before we do, I'm going to pull a giveaway winner. We have 5 of these to give away, so I'll pull one now, one as soon as we get back from break, another one at the end, and the rest when I feel like it, because I get to be that kind of chaos. So, winning the what's it called? I am so chaos, I forget. Alex, what are we giving away?
The Supernatural Handbook.
I knew it was super something. I was saying super shenanigans. The Supernatural Handbook, so you can be a monster too. Our first of 5 is going to King Zeb. Congratulations, Zeb. I will send you that over Discord. We have 4 more of these to give away. If you would like to enter to win, all you have to do is type giveaway into the chat. And we will be back after about a 5-10 minute break because there is more of this story to tell. See you soon. Hello and welcome back to Pride of Monsters, a Mutants and Masterminds one-shot on Don't Kill My Character for Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Oh, we're doing this again. I love it. Before we jump back into this incredible combat, I'm going to pull another giveaway winner. Thank you, Green Ronin, for giving us giveaway prizes. We are giving away the super handbook, the super mutant, supernatural.
Yep, you got it.
I have so many things in my brain. Thank you. I'm glad. Yes, believe in Kate. Believe in Poppy. Let's see who's winning the next Supernatural Handbook. Angel Terra 01, congrats. If you are in our Discord community, just tag me, Kate Great Cosplays, and I will DM you there. Otherwise, I will send you a whisper on Discord. And we have 3 more of these Supernatural Handbooks to give away. So if you want to enter that, all you have to do is type giveaway in the chat. And if this is your first time winning on the channel and you haven't already won the Basic Heroes Handbook for Mutants and Masterminds in the Reign of Cats and Dog Adventure, I'll throw those in for you too. So Angel Terra, you're gonna get those from me as well. Come back and watch more superhero shenanigans for more cool Mutants and Mastermind shenanigan stuff. But you're here right now. We can give you some awesome shenanigans of Mutants and Masterminds right now. Are you ready, Alex? I can't hear you, though. Is that a me thing or is that a you thing?
No, it's a me thing. I'm ready.
All right. Launch us into this fight.
Wow. So yeah, our heroes have arrived on the docks at Little Moscow just in time for the boat with the praying individual to crash into the dock and an enormous creature to jump out and start strangling Russian guys. Bad news for them. Also, there is a lightning-based creature on the wind coming down this way very quickly, and it is Zargos' turn. The Russians are currently divided into 4 minion groups of 5. Well, 3 of 5 and 1 of 3 after 2 have been strangled. The sort of Popeye the Russian guy with his monkey on his shoulder is down overseeing everything. The lady with the sword is down there, and the monster is doing some strangling. Over to you.
I will look to Ciel and go, you guys can handle that, right? And then I'll fly off without waiting for an answer. I'm going to fly off to try to meet whatever this thing is flying at us.
Awesome. You've got divineness about you. Like, you've got divinity as a power. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're arriving closer.
I'll use this one. The green one. For Green Ronin.
Nice.
I rolled a 5 on the die. So that's going to be a 14 total. You know what? I'll use a hero point to re-roll that one. I got a hero points. Well, that's a 3 on the die, so that's a 13 on the die, technically. So that's going to be a bigger number, although I can count. 22.
Yay!
With a 22, the particular divine energy suffusing this lightning you are familiar with. This is an avatar of the Thunderbird coming to cause trouble for you.
Is this an enemy? Is this my enemy?
It is an enemy.
Lovely. So I'm going to try to meet it, and I'm gonna if I know that it's coming to cause trouble, like specifically, then I will fight it. So I will punch it.
Awesome.
As I fly at it.
Yeah, you come zooming up, and there's almost like a storm front of thunderclouds following along in the wake of this person who is arriving. He is an older man with sort of shock white hair, dark brown skin, dressed in a very well put together suit. He has a purple armband around one of his biceps that makes the Iroquois Confederacy flag, and he is flanked by lightning. His right hand is covered in this techno-sorceress gauntlet that appears to be channeling the lightning out of his body into a controlled burst.
I will punch it with no warning. I punch first, ask questions later.
And we do have art of this person.
I am. I'm looking at it. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's real cool.
I tossed it up on screen while you were narrating. I'm
cool.
that good at tech. Thank you so much, Shannon, for making our overlays so I can do so.
Can I use another hero point for this? I rolled so low.
You sure can.
Not my debut punch. You can't have it be bad.
I cast Thunder Punch.
All right, so that'll be. I rolled a 7, so that makes it a 17 on the die, right? And then I add my.
You should have a +8 from your fighting.
That is a 20. That can't be right. Hold on.
25?
Yes, 25. I ended at 26 somehow, and I was like, that's too close.
What's the
Okay,
DC
25.
of a Mighty Punch?
It is a 27. Is what it says here on this sheet.
Awesome.
Oh, and technically, if that was a 17 that I crit, technically, if that counts as a 17, I'm not sure.
It does not count as a 17 when it gets jumped up to 17 from the hero point.
Gotcha. Just making sure. So yeah, 27 DC.
He gets 29 on his toughness check
Dang it.
as you come swooping in. Your mighty fist collides. Both of your storm fronts sort of hit together, and there's a flash of lightning. And he sort of no-sells it, slams right into you, Dragon Ball Z style.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to capture an asset that's been released from containment. You would do well to stay out of Jupiter Enterprises' businesses.
And you would do well to stay out of mine.
Really, this old dance again, Zargos?
This is my territory. I shall deal with it. And you and
Yeah.
your enterprise can pay me back later.
And I guess I shall consider this you refusing your opportunity to surrender.
No, you should know me by now. I never surrender.
Beautiful. Blackmoon.
Yes.
It's your turn. What would you have to do?
I kind of look over at Ciel and go, boss, which one? Which ones are we attacking?
I see my dad has flown away, and there's chaos happening. I don't know if there's still people who need help on the boat. So I guess make sure no one gets on it.
All right.
We'll deal with the flying people. I'll deal with the flying guys. You deal with the ground guys.
The guys or the cat?
Well, it seems like the cat's helping. We'll deal with the cat. We'll play people against each other, you know?
All right. I will drop my human form, switch over to solid black werewolf form, and I'll leap in the middle of everybody, and I will do a deathly howl.
Amazing. Because this is an Alex Thomas production, the skeleton jazz band does begin to play in the background, covering the fight.
They're playing Bye Bye Birdie.
Awesome. And you let out this ear-shattering howl. Can you tell me what that does?
It is a perception area affliction 10. And it has first and second degrees. DC 20.
Awesome. And it's perception area, so it sort of fills everything. It's not selective, though, so I need everybody to make a dodge check for me. Except for Zargos, I'll say that you're probably out of range of hearing this, especially up high with all the thunder going on.
I am currently a dragonfly on the shoulder of one of our enemies. Do I need to do this as well?
Yeah, because he can still hear it. It's anybody who can hear the noise has to make the save.
Gotcha.
What kind of check is it again?
Dodge to start. And if you have evasion as an advantage, you'll get +2 or +5, depending if you have evasion or evasion 2.
I do have evasion. Oh, that's a nat 20 on the die, +10 dodge, +2 evasion is a 32, so I think I'm okay. Can't touch
Matter of fact,
this.
you are. That's the cool thing about perception area is it's a very large area, but if you make the dodge check, you don't have to roll a resistance against half as a follow-up. Because you're assumed to have covered your ears in time.
Yeah.
I also linked
think
in our
Poppy-
chat so you can see it.
Poppy overcomes this by spite and growls and screams herself, and the force of her own spiteful growl scream helps her overcome any sound that anyone else in this world could make.
Quick question.
Mhm.
Would this be some kind of endurance? Like enduring the whale? I have great endurance. I'm just trying to figure out when.
That would come into effect if you failed the dodge check. That would give you a bonus on the follow-up
No?
resistance.
Okay, let me see. I have a hero point. I'll use a hero point.
Okay.
Okay. That plus still. Oh wait, no. But I add the plus with the extra. That was a 4, but because it was a hero point, I roll up and then plus 39.
Yep, becomes 14.
Yeah. So I roll well over.
Okay. You
Mine
rolled
is a
over
16.
20. Mine is 16. If you failed to get 20 or higher, I need a will save, also looking for a 20. Oh dear.
Mhm.
It's hard being a Russian guy.
Do any of my immunity powers come into play with this?
Let me double check real quick. Oh, you're immune to fear effects. I think that probably means you're immune to this. And you're immune to emotional effects. So I would say, yeah, you're probably exempt from this particular
Okay.
effect.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, the monkey takes full degree.
Bye-bye, monkey.
2 groups of the minions take full effect. The commissar takes the 1st degree, and the monster is okay. So, what is the 3rd degree of that effect?
Oh, it
Or
doesn't-
it's just 2 degrees?
it's just 2 degrees.
Well, what are the 2 degrees I'm suffering?
2nd degree is disabled and stunned.
Okay, damn.
1st degree is dazed and impaired.
Okay. So that's going to take Minion Group 3 and Minion Group 4 out of the equation, because they won't be able to resist that effect. They're stunned. They're out of the fight. The monkey is stunned. And then what was the 1st degree one more time for me, Grant?
That was dazed and impaired.
And then the commissar is dazed and impaired. Which means that she can only do a move or a standard action, and she gets -2 to all of her rolls that involve her ears.
Haha. I'm useful.
So, yeah, what's the scene look like as the band begins to play and you let out this amazing howl?
And the howl itself almost is lyrical. Even though it's terrifying, it has this kind of definitely sing-songy sense to it, but it's in like that off note that kind of chills you to your bone.
Amazing. Oh no! Perfect. After Blackmoon is the lightning guy who's fighting with Zargos.
Yeah.
Zargos, are you immune to lightning effects?
No, not at all.
Okay. Cool.
He's the god of he is the dragon god of the sky, but his powers don't relate to sky stuff at all. TVH, he's more just tough. It is his domain, but he doesn't. I chalk it up to he doesn't use it because he just likes to punch stuff.
'Tis I, the sky god of delusion.
Yeah.
That is so accurate.
Silver Volt slams his gauntleted fist into his other hand, summons an enormous bout of ball lightning, and he is going to try to shock you until you stop fighting him.
Lovely.
He gets a 30 to hit your dodge.
That'll definitely do that. Yeah.
DC 28 toughness check.
I have a low dodge. Now tell me, how does impervious defense work?
So if his effect was power level 6 or lower, you wouldn't have to roll a toughness check at all, but his power effect is power level 13.
Okay. So I roll with my toughness, which is a 12.
Yep.
No, not this die. This die failed me. I keep almost rolling with the die that's been rolling bad for me, and I'm like, wait, can't do that.
Let's do it.
That's gonna be a 27 total.
27's pretty good. You'll just take a bruise. So he launches out this ball of lightning. It slams into you, and I'm going to give you a hero point. He's going to do extra effort, and he's going to try to capture you in a lightning cage.
Ooh.
You got a nat 20 to hit that time.
Oof, yeah.
Now I need a dodge check now for a 28 is your DC.
Lovely. I don't think I can do that because I only have a 3 dodge.
Oh no!
I don't think I could possibly.
I mean, at this
Can
point,
I-
it's just how badly you fail is what we're calculating at that point.
Let me see.
Degrees
Is
of
there
failure.
an extra effort thing that I can do here?
I mean, you could spend a hero point to get ultimate effort on dodge checks, but that'll just mean you get a 23, and you'll take the first degree instead of the second degree. But that would cost you 2 hero points, because you have to get the hero point for ultimate effort dodge, and then you could spend a hero point to activate ultimate effort dodge.
Which are all the hero points that I have. So instead, I will just roll it and see what happens. Thank you. I'm going to fail this, but we'll see how bad. Like Kate said. That's a natural 20.
Hey!
23.
The cool thing about a natural 20 is it's always a success. So even though you failed, you succeeded.
Lovely. Hello, everybody.
So he seems so sure that you're just going to eat shit on this. The lightning sort of cages out around you, tries to lock you in place in the sky, but you're the god of the sky. You break free from the cage and you're free to keep moving.
I just, the way it looks, no one's around to see this, unfortunately, but is just, I feel like the cage comes around me, and instead I just sort of backhand one of the like lightning bars and then step out from it. Even though we're in the sky, I do take a step. And I'm like, is that all you've got?
He quirks an eyebrow at you and says, perhaps this will take more effort than I anticipated.
Bring it.
Poppy, over to you.
Oh, marvelous. Alright, are there groups of minions left? I know we've cleared out groups 3 and 4. Were 1 and 2 already taken care of?
No, 1 still has 3 members, and 2 still has 5. So there are still 8 little Russian guys who need put into nesting dolls.
Well, with that group of 5, I think it's time for some bark, rust, and poppy dust. And we're going to use her confusion ability.
Amazing.
She's going to
Poppy
sprinkle
power!
her poppy dust over them. Poppy powder power.
All right, let me. I don't think you need to roll for
DC
that.
18, Fortitude.
Oof. And it is a cloud area of effect, so they've got to roll to see if they can get out of it. They failed to make that dodge check, so Fortitude 18. Here we go.
I love when my enemies fail.
That group will take the first degree, or they'll take the worst degree because they're minions. What's this?
Third degree unaware.
Oh, so they just... Yeah, they are so confused they can't see anything other than what you have elected for them to see.
Marvelous. They are seeing the destruction of their world at the hands of Poppy.
That will take them out of combat as they begin yelling out in Russian about the terror of this tiny creature who has beset them on all sides, laying waste to everything they hold dear.
It's so beautiful. It's better than any song that Blackmoon could ever sing. But that's not hard to do.
Rude.
Damn.
Howling's not for everyone.
Poppy
likes all music except for Screamo.
Blackmoon, the god of mediocrity. Yeah.
Damn. Anything else, Poppy?
I hired you.
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, do you have takedown or anything?
Oh, do I? I don't think so. No, I don't see that
Well,
listed in my
taken hand.
advantages. What's that?
I guess.
Something no.
Oh, Extell was like, yeah, checking this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Poppy seems like she would have takedown, but that's just me.
I have
I'm not a pro.
lots of other things. I don't. Some other time. Yeah, I think I'm good.
Awesome.
I might hide in. Nah, I'm good.
The goons who hear these other guys screaming out in terror of the tiny fairy who is ruining everything in the world look and see the cat who has strangled two of their friends, and they will open fire on the cat. And they will miss. As it goes down, Sleek looks up at them and bellows out this terrifying roar. Ivan, the guy who Aesheth is on the shoulder of, looks at all of his confused and dying men. Says, "Cowards, you will die many times." And he'll jump down and he will try to fight the werewolf who disabled so many of his men. 25 to hit Blackmoon's parry plus 10.
We can't hear you, Grant.
Because I'm muted. Ha! Yes, it does hit.
I need a DC 25 toughness check.
Okay, and I am impervious plus 9. I'm not sure if that has anything to do here, but
If he was shooting you with a pistol or something, you would be immune to it. But
okay.
he's got these big tumorous Popeye forearms. So there's some super strength going on.
Okay. What do I have to beat?
25.
I got a 24.
Just take a brew. As he leaps down and says, "I am not impressed by your howl, beast. I will take your pelt and make a coat out of it." He punches you a good one in the chest. Chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, Chef.
Yes, chef. I have been trying to figure out if I know what I'm doing. So we'll see. I have the startle, use intimidation to feint in combat. So I am currently a little dragonfly on the shoulder of this one who just attacked my friend. So what I would like to do, I have 4 hero points somehow because I have not used any. So what I would like to do is jump, basically convert from my dragonfly form that is on the counter immediately. It's supposed to be like I'm surprising, so immediately into my full form, wings full out, flying right over his head, which hopefully will give me advantage. and then
Yeah, I would say
get high enough
give
so
you a
I can
circumstance
shoot
bonus.
down. And I want to shoot down in a 30-foot sphere and get everybody that I can in that ball of cosmic dust that I'm going to throw at them.
Excellent. So if you want to do startle as an advantage,
Yes.
you can do that as part of your move action. You'll just get a -2 penalty to it. But I was going to give you a +2 bonus for surprise, basically just jumping off of his shoulder and going and jump scaring him. So
And
that's
I will be
totally
like,
fine.
"Rah," when I do it.
And then so go ahead and make that intimidate check. It'll be a flat intimidate check to try to do the feint.
Not a great roll. Let's see. 24?
24. That is successful. You will make him vulnerable to your attack. So
Awesome.
you jump scare him, and then you're able to drop down the this is an area.
Question. Could I actually use another hero point so that I could use a secondary action and punch him in the face before I fly up and shoot the
Yeah.
cosmic spray down? All right, cool.
You
So
can totally
I'll
do
try
that.
to do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna like basically punch him right in the face and then go up. So I think I roll for
His
attack,
dodge
right?
and parry are his dodge and parry are currently half to you. So instead of needing a 20 to hit, you need a 15 to hit. So go ahead and give me that roll to hit.
Well, I rolled a natural 19, so
Beautiful. I'll roll a toughness check versus 23. It looks like for your big punch.
27. My unarmed is a +8. Oh, for you to yeah, sorry, go ahead. Keep going. My bad.
No. Oh no, I rolled a 2 on the dice. So he gets a 7. 23 minus 7 is 16. That's right. Oh no, you knock him out before you even have to throw the dust on him.
I'm looking for his friends.
Yeah, what happens is you knock him out, Jeff.
Cool. Who else is left?
There's the lady with the sword. There are 3 Russian guys who are shooting at the monster, and then there's the lightning guy up with Zargos a few miles out.
Cool. Zargos is my first priority, so I think I would immediately turn and clack where Zargos is and send a blast in that direction.
Awesome. That is out of range, but you can start flying that way if you'd like.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
And I guess I was just gifted another hero point and a +2 circumstance bonus. No, Kate's saying no. She's saying no.
You weren't just gifted those. Those were gifted to you before. I don't know if you've spent them already or not.
Oh, I just spent 2, I think, doing what I just did. I had 4 total, but I don't think I
was
had
I was
one.
just summarizing what's been gifted by chat so far this game.
Cool.
Yeah, you would have only had to spend 1 hero point for that, what you just did, since you didn't have to do the second
Okay, cool.
action.
Yeah, so if I could use
that
another
one
hero
point.
point to double my distance so that I can shoot that one blast, that would be great.
Yeah,
I'll do
that's
that.
cool.
Cool.
And that's
All
an
right.
area of effect, so I just have to roll a dodge check. He'll pass the dodge check, and he'll pass the toughness check. So the blast comes flying out, and he sort of absorbs it into his gauntlet. His lightning gets suffused with some of that demonic energy for a moment, and he doesn't break eye contact with Zargos.
Cool. And that is my turn.
Cool. The commissar is dazed and impaired, so shell-shocked from the howl and still trying to figure out what's going on, as all of her men are starting to die. She does not break free from her condition, but she does use her move action to draw her sword and come into range of Poppy. Ciel.
Oh, come at me. Is this someone else whose art you have sent me?
Yes, the lady with the sword and the buzz cut.
I have her up then. She's pretty cool. All right, is she coming for me?
She's coming for you.
All right.
Oh, I just noticed the map on the overlay. That's so cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Shannon, for making our awesome overlays.
All right, Tasha, it's over to you.
Okay. There's the guys on the ground. There's the guy flying, hurting my dad.
Doing his best. Your dad sort of no-sold his
Yeah,
big
yeah.
move.
I don't want to hurt that cat. How many people are around the cat?
3 of them.
Okay. So to try not to get my friends in the way, just as the storm clouds gather, like all the wind that she's using to ride just suddenly starts to blow down in a downdraft around the cat and those 3 people.
Excellent. And they are
I
a
did
minion
just realize
group,
you
so
sent me 2 women with swords and short haircuts, so I do hope I showed the right one. I might not have.
Oh, I didn't check.
Is it the one with the star cape or the one with the red outfit?
One with the red outfit.
I showed the wrong one, but that's okay. Little preview, as you were.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yes, I'll do a downdraft as I call upon my own storms. Just kind of whenever I use my powers, she becomes almost a little bit more wispy, as if she's becoming a storm again, as the elements start to revolve around her, and the winds just start to crash down on everyone.
Perfect. And they are a minion group, those 3 guys, so you can attack them as a single target with any of your powers. You don't have to use mirror effect on them if you don't want to.
I'm also trying to hit the cat, so I'm fine just hitting all of them with that downdraft.
You gonna hit that cat?
I'm gonna hit that cat. I don't want to kill it, which is why I'm going for the downdraft instead of the lightning bolt in the middle to hit all of them.
And as everyone knows, wind is the natural enemy of cats.
For the cat specifically, like a little bit of wind is like just blowing specifically up the nose, just to like, hey, bad cat.
The guys fail, so they'll take the 3rd degree.
It is a strength DC 20. I didn't say that, but
oh, cool. Yeah, they're knocked completely incapacitated from the looks of things. The cat does not seem to be particularly stopped or bothered by the downdraft / updraft.
Mm-hmm. And I'll say, could I make an additional just little perception check while I'm up here to see, because the cat broke out of the Pripyat ship. Does it seem to be protective of this ship, and that's why it started attacking everything, or does it just seem to like be like a wild animal they're keeping on the ship that broke out?
Give me an insight check.
Don't roll for it.
And do you have animal empathy as an advantage?
No.
Okay.
It'd be lovely if I did, but I don't. 21.
21? With a 21, this thing looks like it has broken out of containment and it is desperately looking for something else.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Cool. The cat, seeing that it is free of the Russian people and not seeing what it's looking for, is going to make a perception check. It lifts its massive head in the air, takes 2 deep sniffs, lets out this almost billowing horn noise, sort of like a dinosaur, like the Parasaurolophus, and dives into the water and disappears with a jet stream. Zargos.
I'll go after the cat. You guys take care of things up here. I want to pet the cat, Will. I saw you.
Wolves are much more superior than to cats.
We can take care of this. Go have your fun.
Okay. And it's
Just for everyone.
just starts to like move down.
Perfect.
I'm going to send the gargoyle with you.
He looks at the water. He looks at you. He looks at the water. He looks at you.
Oh, come on now. You're not going to make me go in the water, are you?
You wanted adventure.
Every time I go in the water, I gotta walk off. I gotta fall to the bottom and then walk my way back up here. You know what I see every time I'm down there? Nothing. It's dark.
Okay, just guard the edge then.
He'll shuffle over to the edge and he'll perch himself like a gargoyle, looking down into the water.
Just go play.
Oh, I'll go fight that Russian lady if you want.
That's up to you. You do what you want.
And he'll put his hands up in the air and he'll sort of run like a monkey over to go fight the Russian lady. And he'll throw a mighty hand. Do you want to roll his unarmed, Shannon, or do you want me to roll for it?
Sure.
I always like to roll the click-clacks.
Same.
I'm rolling my rainbow dice. Oh, that was not too great. I rolled a 12, and he is... Where is he? Oh, he's actually pretty damn good. 28.
Dang!
Yeah.
Thanks, Extell!
Turns
Yeah, I
out,
made him to make up for your lack of close-up combat.
turns out Rubble's hands are ready to eat for everyone.
Yeah.
What's his DC?
16.
She'll take a stagger.
Sweet!
He comes
Rubble is the
rushing
scary
over
dog.
her.
Guard dog energy for she. Shit.
And she's drawn her sword, ready to fight with the mighty Poppy, and Rubble just hits her in the kneecap. And topples her over, and just bang, 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 bang.
He just hears in his head,
Nice!
You know, me uncle's a bowling ball.
That's still not funny, Rubble.
I think
guess
it is.
you can-
I'm not the bowling ball.
I guess you can have this one to destroy. I guess when I destroy everyone, their destructions I can also claim as my own. This is fine.
Oh no, Poppy! If you want the credit, I'm happy to give you the credit. I love the thrill of the game. I'm not in it for the title.
Oh, that's nice. As a Fae, I do enjoy titles, so I will take the credit. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's the best I can do. Don't worry.
Oh, I'll take it. I accept your deal, Rubble.
Oh fuck!
Tell her it's not a deal. Tell her it's not a deal.
I don't make deals.
Oh, it's too late. I have your credit now.
I'm a minor. I'm a minor. I'm not allowed to make a contract without my legal guardian's assistant. He's looking at that chat like, help.
You got yourself into this.
That's the permission that I need.
this is all in head, by the way. This is not out loud.
Help me. Help.
I just
I
There's
warned
only-
you about Poppy.
Hashtag in head.
Group chat TM.
Versus hashtag head.
So what? No in head?
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Hashtag queer stream.
Happy Pride. It's a vine. Is it my turn now?
That's Zargos' turn now. Might as well be.
Did you just say that's a vine?
I think it is. Pretty sure it's on Vine. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
We are playing in the
Mister
1920s.
was a witch.
Save that for the musical
You're
episode.
gonna you're gonna tell me I'm wrong on Al Gore's internet?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fly as fast as I can just above him. And he'll probably hear the sound of what probably sounds like leather being stretched as I sort of like cock my legs, and I essentially
Leather and
drop kick
cocking,
him
happy
from
pride.
I essentially drop kick him from above, if that makes sense.
I want to see Henry Cavill do that. I want to see Henry Cavill do the leg cock.
Yeah,
The arm reload. It's the leg reload.
yeah.
Same.
It's like it's the gearing up to do the like kick out,
I believe in you.
almost in like a squat position, and then just lets it loose. Yeah. Wow, another bad roll. Hero point. I'm using hero points to reroll everything.
Do it.
I can't be. Okay, that's a 14 on the die, which actually works not in my favor. So that'll be 22.
22 will miss.
Oof.
You come barreling down. Yeah. Stops flight midway. Does a bit of a roll as you come sailing down with your legs. And, he looks up and says, I do not have time to play this game with you, Zargos.
Then leave.
There's an asset out of containment. I must capture it and bring it back to my boss.
I'll bring it back to you in one piece. I'm on a job here. And your asset is unfortunately part of that job.
Well, I know my employer didn't send you for this, so whoever you're working for is making powerful enemies in this city.
And you'll make one if you don't leave.
You already have the complication. Zap! Alright, Blackmoon.
All right.
There's one Russian left to fight, and she is getting pummeled by a gargoyle and Poppy.
And that's the commissar lady.
Yep.
And she's on the ground, right?
She's on the ground getting absolutely pummeled.
Can I jump over to her, grab her ankle, and throw her at the lightning dude?
Yeah, I'll say that Zargos and Silvervolt have moved close enough that you could try to throw her at him.
I can throw 12 times 120 feet.
She weighs much less than that.
Okay, what do you want me to roll to make this happen?
Roll an unarmed attack check to get a hold of her first.
That is
And you get a +5 bonus to hit a prone target with close combat.
ooh, that is a... So you said a plus what?
+5.
So that is a 35.
Grab a hold of her. And then if you want to throw her this turn, it'll be extra effort.
Yep, I will extra
She is
effort.
immobile
I
and
have
defenseless.
points.
Rubble looks up at like Poppy. This doesn't count as me taking your credit, right? Maybe you should talk to Blackmoon about the credit. No.
Oh, well, see, just anything that you do from here on out that I want credit for is mine.
Now, hold
You
on.
gave
No.
me the credit.
I know.
Oh, I didn't give you credit, Blanche.
Maybe there's something else you would prefer to trade instead of the credit.
I feel like I'm digging a hole.
Perhaps,
I'll just-
but I enjoy when other people dig their holes.
I'll be like, Rubble, just be quiet. Just don't speak.
Oh, you want to let them
You
silence
did
me
great.
like this?
You did great, kid.
And what do you want me to roll for the throwing?
It'll be a throw check. I think you... Or if you don't have throw as a skill, it'll be dexterity.
I do have throw skill. Which I am going to use my other hero point because that was a bad roll. Which I got a 10, so I guess it's a 21.
Yep. 21 total?
Yep. DC 24.
21 will miss. Silverfold.
You have a
Oh.
+5 circumstance bonus if you didn't use it already.
Oh,
From
I didn't realize
Devious.
that. Thanks, Devious. I will use that. So it's a
Well, that will hit. 26 will hit.
woohoo!
Thanks, Devious. What's your DC? And I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus for the weapon.
DC is a 24.
4. It does catch Silverbolt a little unaware, so take a bruise.
Woohoo!
And then it will completely knock out the commissar. As she goes sailing up, slams into him. He catches most of her weight before he's able to shock her off and throw her down into the ocean. Zargos, how come everywhere you go you're surrounded by your sycophants?
Not a sycophant.
An employee.
They love me.
He's a means to an end.
Hmm.
Everyone's ends, that is.
Yeah. They love me, you see?
You tell one guy he's a god, and all of a sudden he gets big aspirations.
Tell, I was made this way.
Sure you were. He'll throw a big old lightning bolt. He's gonna do a
We
multi-attack.
were all, in
throw him
fact, born this way.
He grumbles audibly. And he's going to give everybody a lightning bolt. Because there's, 5 of you guys? Yeah.
Oh.
Raises his gauntleted hand. The storm rolls
Delicious.
in. Ciel, I think you're immune to weather effects. Is that right?
No. I'm immune to cold.
Oh, well.
I
Lightning
took the
is very
aquatic, not the weather immune one, because actually the weather immune one seemed like it wasn't going to be useful, and now I feel silly.
Everything's fine.
I'm like, when would I ever need to be immune to weather effects?
Yeah.
When would that ever come up?
Who would dare use your own elements against you?
Exactly.
It's like being a dragon god of the sky and not having any control over the sky.
Maybe he just doesn't like to use his
Hereditary.
sky powers.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. 18 to hit Zargos, 16 to hit Ciel,
Nope.
20 to hit Poppy,
No.
looks like 12 to hit Blackmoon, and last but not
Can
least...
I use disarming?
Yeah, you can spend a hero point to make me roll a will save before I can hit you.
Pick on someone your own size.
What am I adding to? Am I rolling and
10.
adding something?
Nope, I just need to know what your number plus 10 is.
What number?
Harry.
Your dodge plus 10.
Oh, sorry, dog.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, mine would be a 20, so that would have hit Poppy, right?
Yep. But
Yeah, so I will spend
Poppy's
that
the
hero
only
point.
one I did. Poppy and Aesheth are the only two I did successfully hit.
It's because they can
And
tell
they-
what the
you
real
hit me as
threats
well.
are.
Oh, and I
I
hit
was-
Zargos as well.
dodge.
Cool.
That's why they were successfully hit when they tried to hit all of us.
Ah. In that case, Aesheth and Zargos, I need a 28 toughness check, and then Poppy, I need to roll a will save. What? You're disarming 2.
I am, yes. Actually, I don't see a 2 there, so maybe I'm not. I thought it was built disarming 2, but I don't see it on the sheet. It says DC 14.
I also thought it was a 2.
I also thought it was a 2.
Let's see. I have it at 2 on Hero Lab. It might not have.
Yeah, I feel like Marley's, because there's just a few Poppy abilities that Marley also has, and Marley's doesn't say 2, but it is set to 2, so it's
Yeah.
probably 2.
I have
We did
I have
build it.
probably that 2 on Hero Forge, so I don't know. Should be there.
Poppy, he does not zap you.
Hero Lab. I should
You
say.
distract him by saying someone your own size, and the lightning bolt hits the ground next to you.
I rolled a natural 20.
You're all good to go.
I rolled an 18 for a 30.
You're also good to go. As he raises his hand and says, I don't have time for this, and lightning hits all over the place, but doesn't cause any harm to any of you.
Poor Blackmoon looks like that one dog that rubbed against a couch for too long. He's just...
There's so much ozone in the air.
Sheth is gonna
Back
knock the lightning bolts out and dive in front of Zargos and
Nice.
knock the lightning bolts away.
Poppy, over to you.
Who's left? This lightning guy?
Yeah, the lightning guy.
Oh, lame. Alright, well,
He doesn't think
Guess?
he's lame.
I've got an idea if you want to try it.
Yeah, what do you want to do, Zargos?
Fastball special.
Oh, is it time? Okay, and Poppy's like,
Time, puppy.
and as Zargos says that, she's like, it's time to get big! And nothing happens visually. She looks the exact same. She does not grow in size.
But she feels heavy.
And then she feels heavy. And she will, as fast as she can fly, which is 250 miles per hour, is going to fly into this lightning band at heavy.
Poppy casts concussion.
I came in
All right.
like a wrecking ball!
Ever
Did
did.
my job. All right.
I don't know what to roll
slam
for
attack?
this, but this is what she does.
Sounds like a slam attack.
Incredible. So,
Yeah, so
I
I
think
just
I'm-
need an unarmed attack check to hit.
great. So this is gonna be... I'm gonna use a hero point to re-roll, because I want this to be cool.
I believe in you.
Okay, so 18 plus 6 is 24.
That will hit.
Yes!
So, what is your speed rank? It's flight with a number?
Yeah, it's 7.
7. Wow. Okay.
And my growth
So-
is 4. I'm 7 speed and 4 heavy.
7 speed and 4 heavy. I need to write this down as like, how does this work in the rules as written? Because I have a fun idea.
Yeah,
Ooh,
which I
love
think
fun
makes
ideas.
I think that makes you 800 pounds.
Yeah, it's
I
plus
rolled
4
it.
mass ranks. It is minus 1 speed rank actually for her to go into Wrecking Ball, so I guess she's technically speed 6.
Okay, so we'll go speed 6,
Sad.
growth 4. I'm just going to make it a 10, and then a slam attack gives you a plus 1, so it'll be damage 11.
Gotta up
Sounds
those.
fine.
He needs a 26
I know.
on his toughness
Not
check.
as fast as Slipstream.
He's gonna fail. I can feel it.
He'll take
Yeah,
a
come
bruise
on.
of the days.
Yes!
Yeah.
You slam into him. I also need you to make a toughness check, looking for a 21.
Oh, sure. Right, I did forget that that's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. It's
I
fine.
forget why Slipstream doesn't constantly use slam attack.
Okay, wait, I needed... Well, I
Everything's
got a
fine.
19, but I have... Oh, okay, hold on. Can defensive roll help me with this, or evasion?
Defensive roll should add into your toughness for this.
Okay.
So you'll be
is
using
that
the
why my
bigger number for
toughness-
your toughness.
Oh,
Yeah, you have
then
to-
it's still... a
But
19.
your growth 4, your toughness also goes up by 4 because your stamina goes up by 4. When your
Then
growth
it's
goes
a
up.
23.
You're good to go. So you. What happens is you give him a bruise in a daze. I'll let you describe the ignominy he's suffering from.
Yes, so Poppy slams into this person and absolutely knocks the wind out of them. And as the wind leaves their lungs, she shows him the most terrifying thing she could think of: Neverland. He has to dream of Neverland and those horrible lost boys who put pixies in their little stinky hideouts and in lanterns. And the pirates who do it too.
And he's a member of the First Nations, so I'm going to roll a will save for him because Neverland is also bad for them.
Incredible. It's almost like I know the lore. I don't.
It's a place you
I
never
rolled
land.
1!
Yeah.
Poppy, slam into him, and the sort of dust cloud that emerges from you goes straight in his nose and his eyes.
My dust!
Screaming, and he backs away from you. What's the third degree of your poppy dust?
Oh, third degree is unaware.
He's visually and audio unaware, so he has been transported into this Neverland flashback. Just this vision of all the
It's
terrible
only
things that
something
have
I'd
happened to
wish
the fair.
on my worst enemies, and also people who mildly inconvenience me.
Same.
That would take him out of combat because he is unaware and unaware. As a consequence of him being unaware, he sort of starts throwing lightning bolts sort of randomly around him and just flies off into the night, trying to get away from this terrible, terrible experience.
Good work,
That star
everyone.
to the right is how you get there. Good luck getting out.
Where'd the cat go?
Yeah, I'm actively diving into the water.
Right.
I may not be immune to weather effects, but I am aquatic.
You are.
Ooh, you
You're,
get a +5 circumstance bonus from devious hearts.
Ooh, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel so bad for Silverbolt. That's rough.
Shouldn't have came in my territory, so I got my people with me.
Poppy did not give you her credit. She never would.
Yes, but this is my land, so obviously everything is my credit always. Anything that happens here. It feels good to be the king.
Hail to the king.
Once again,
baby.
king of the world only works when the world is still intact. Someday.
I'm the king of the sky, so I don't need a world for that.
Noted.
Ciel, so go ahead and give me either an athletics check with a +5 circumstance bonus or a swimming powers check if your swimming ranks are higher than your athletics ranks.
For sure, it's higher than my athletics.
Oh man.
Yeah. Swimming is 2 + 2, so 4, which is already higher than my athletics. I'm gonna use a hero point because that was a 2 on the die. Okay, that's better. +5 for 18, for 22.
Awesome. So you dive into the water. I rolled a 2 on mine, so even with my 6 swimming, you are going much faster than me. As you come racing through the water, you do see this creature is frantically making its way up the pier. It looks like it is very desperately searching for something or someone.
I'm not trying to
Unaware of your approach.
intercept it, I'm just more trying to figure out what it's going for. So I'll just kind of follow it from a distance, stay carefully, not try to intervene in any way. And I do have dark vision, so as we get deeper down, I should still be able to keep track.
You do see as it goes deeper down, there is a large silver cage at the bottom of the bay that has broken open, and you can clearly tell that there may have been something else in that cage that has escaped and is loose in the waterways around Titan City.
Not good.
And it sort of comes down to that cage, pauses, and just sort of throws its head back in despair.
I'm gonna try and go up to it and just see. I'm gonna try and move carefully around and try and act out like a remorse of some kind, thinking that maybe there are like its kids in this cage and that's what they're looking for.
Give me a persuasion check. I'm gonna give you a -2 penalty for the language barrier.
Yeah, no, so fair.
Just as a note, whenever we come back around to the group, I'll be checking in on the people in the boat if there are any.
Awesome.
Persuasion. 16.
16. It sort of gets standoffish at first when you come up, but when you start trying to convey this message to it, it sort of steadies, looks down at the cage, looks up at you, and sort of looks forlorningly just around, like it needs help trying to find whoever was in that cage.
Mm-hmm. Now I have an expertise in like kind of senses of the biology of like the world, essentially. Can I try and feel out the currents and the movement patterns of the water to where if like there were smaller creatures, they would have likely been dragged more with the water than moved with their own sense of with their own self, where they're under their own power. So I'm just going to try and feel out where the currents are moving, where they're shifting to get a better idea of where they might have gone.
Yeah, give me a perception check. And see how while you're rolling that, Zargos, you find that everybody on the boat has been strangled. There is also another large silver cage that has been broken out from the inside.
I will. I'll just. I'll do my funeral rites for them, and try to do my best to make sure that their spirits go to a good place.
I would have gone in as well. So I'll just kind of be placing things around and in reverence.
Excellent.
I'll just kind of look at Zargos and go, does the cat speak Serbian? Is that what prayed?
Maybe.
Actually, that is actually what was it? I wasn't. I guess I wasn't there the whole time. Did you hear it speak at all?
No, I just thought strangling Russians.
That's its native language.
I always wrote for the cat.
I suppose we'll have to wait and see what Ciel comes back with.
This is sad. Someone
20.
else destroyed them before I could. Oh, tragic.
There'll be more, Poppy. Don't worry. Your nihilistic nature can thrive later.
There are millions
Thank
of
you.
people.
I did. And when I said you were a bad singer, Blackmoon, it wasn't that you're a bad singer per se. It's just that I really do enjoy the sounds of people screaming, and your singing sounds nothing like screaming, which is disappointing to me.
True. Mine is more soothing to most people.
Yes.
Oh, I don't
And
find
you're
it
jealous.
particularly
I get it.
soothing.
Well, I don't care about your opinion because you have no taste.
Hey,
I'm
no.
rather sensitive about that, actually. I wasn't called with no taste buds. It's a familial tragedy of mine, actually.
I mean, I could try to give you some if you want. I mean, it'll take a minute. Cause I have to with my fingernail, just kind of.
I could take someone else's taste buds and give you their sense of taste if you're to trade me something else.
Yeah, don't make a deal with Poppy.
Oh,
That's
no.
a horrible
Yeah.
idea. And the last time your god decided to give somebody taste buds, all they could do is taste salt. That was it. So make that
This
choice.
is why
wise.
I take someone else's sense of taste and I give it to you. You just have to give something to me.
Salt is the
What do you
lifeblood
think
of the world. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think about that, Chef? Does that sound like a fair trade to you?
We talked about this. Don't make any trades with Poppy.
Come on. Don't you want to think for yourself?
Every time I do that, I'll get in trouble.
Yeah, it's part of the fun. Trouble.
Mm.
Trouble is fun, but not amongst
legal-
the family. We're supposed to
legal
go
guardian
outside
says-
the family to make the deals, not within the family.
Oh, that's right. I'm part of the family, I is.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we've been together a millennia. I think we're family by now.
This is not an agreement that I made.
I think if you check the fine print of your contract for a retail establishment working the front door, it actually says that you're family now and you can't get anyone into an agreement that wasn't already agreed upon.
Yeah, Sheth knows some really good attorneys. Her nature and all. Their nature.
And this is why I must once I destroy this world, all of its rules will be destroyed with it. All
I
right.
mean, technically, we don't come from this world anyway, so we're just kind of hanging out.
Oh, I'll have to think of more creative ways to destroy you then. You'll get your own special destruction. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Does that count as a trade? If I let you give me a special destruction, I can have taste.
No.
Hey, you'd regret it instantly. Trust me, you don't want it. You probably taste like death and destruction rather than anything else. It's okay.
No, I
though,
take
Papa.
someone else's taste buds who owes me a favor and just give them to you. You'd have perfectly normal taste buds.
And the Fae cannot lie, so what she says is truth.
Oh, possibly, yeah. But you still owe her a favor, so
Unless
she might
the
come back
Fae-
and take your taste buds to give to
Oh.
someone else.
Well, you just agreed that I can give you excellent special destruction is all.
Oh. Well, that's not too bad. You know,
In
that might
exchange
be a
for
long
taste.
ways off.
Can it be at a time of my choosing?
I can show you the catalog of people who owe me favors, and you can pick one of their tongues, sure.
No, I meant, could the destruction be at a time of my choosing?
Oh.
You didn't agree on destruction.
We'll have to work out the fine prints later. I wonder how Ciel's doing with that cat.
Under the sea.
Also,
The whole
movie's
movie's been
episode.
made.
And sure enough, Ciel, the cat creature is looking at you up and down, looks around. As you sort of scan out, you do feel sort of nestled in a submerged cave nearby. There are two smaller life forms.
I guide the creature over that way, and I'll swim that way ahead of it.
Awesome. When you get to the little cave, you do see that there are two smaller versions of this same creature, nestled together, holding each other in fear, until they see the bigger one swim up, and they run into its many arms for a big sort of Gordian knot style hug between everybody. I think there's 21 arms between these three creatures, all sort of coming together.
Do not like.
And I'll kind of guide the creatures back up to kind of like point, like, let's go back up this way. Back to where everyone else is.
Yeah, and they'll follow you up. You seem trustworthy.
And I'll kind of burst out and start flying up towards the pier.
And the big creature will lead the way out, guiding the two smaller ones out with its rear arms, one holding both of their back arms as they come forward, sort of nestle in front of you all. And they will say something to you in Serbian.
Can I cast, since I had already made it, can I cast the same Serbian translation spell?
Yes. Yep, no doubt. Who are you, and how have you answered our prayers?
This is Zargos, the sky god. We heard your prayers. My name is Ciel.
You have saved us from a terrible fate, those men. And they sort of look at the sort of exploded and popified and electrocuted Russian guys around the area.
Maybe don't let the kids see that. And I just like do a big gust of wind and blow all the bodies away.
Into the ocean.
Right into the harbor.
Don't let the kids see that. It's okay.
Are we all understanding what they're
It
saying?
should. The
Is it-
spell worked for everyone before, so everyone can understand.
Yep. They captured us from our home across the way. We were trying to mind our own business, drowning people who came into our domain for food, but not for territory. And when they
So
captured
it
us, they
was-
sprinkled this powder upon us and said that they were going to bring us for a fight.
Oh. Yeah, witch powder. It sucks.
They
So
took
it
my
was
partner
you,
with them.
prayed then.
It was. I called out for help from any god who would answer, and you did. And to that we owe you a great debt.
They take away my funeral rights for everybody who was on the boat.
A debt is owed,
Not to you, Poppy.
but I helped.
And I thank you for that.
So you owe me a debt?
So, no. I'm a god. I don't owe anybody anything.
And I do grab 2 femurs and give it to the kids as a snack.
They take it, they snap it, and they suck the marrow out. And they look very happily in your direction.
You say your partner was taken.
Yeah. On a separate ship. They said that she did a wondrous job in the arena, and they were hoping to find more of us to entertain their clientele.
So she's
Have
very
you-
good.
I believe she's
I'll-
lost somewhere in the city and is in need of someone's help to rescue her.
I'll point to where old storm guy flew off to, and I say, have you seen that person who was here earlier before?
Mm-mm. No, not him.
You mentioned something about assets.
We have gone
Sure
in
was,
a direction.
He flew off in the direction of Neverland, as far as you're concerned.
That's true.
Have we
Oh.
heard the name Jupiter Enterprises before?
Yes, that is the world's largest multinational corporation, and the first of such enterprises to combine technology and magic ever since 1908. They built lots of modern amenities, things like shortwave phones that are a little easier to carry around, cars that run on magic. They're also well versed in the creation of anti-magic weaponry. So they make lich dust. They were one of the first people to discover that. They also create these things called mage breaker rounds, which are bullets that can penetrate magic wards. And they're led by a reclusive billionaire who's sort of a Howard Hughes-like figure named Marcus Moon.
I
Moon.
don't like that.
It's that moon guy.
I'm going to hold out my hand, and you let me know if this works or not, because I don't know if this is going to work or not. But if I can,
I will give you
somehow
all
use
of my hero points.
benefit- if I can somehow use my benefit, benefit to deity, a benefit of being a deity, I'm going to hold out my hand over them and try to give them a blessing.
What do you intend for the blessing to do?
Protection of the sky god, to just basically as a sort of announcement to anyone who might do them harm that they have my protection, and that they are protected by specifically me.
I think it's neat, so I don't think you need to roll anything for that. You sort of channel some of this divine energy you have into them, and anybody causes them any trouble while they're in Titan City, you will be made aware of it, and you will be able to intervene on their behalf.
And
I will
look at
make
them
a
and I'll
show
go,
while this is happening and like go down to one knee and flare the wings out and kind of bow and do like the whole thing while you're doing all this to make it a big spectacle.
Official, yeah. Gotta have the witnesses.
Yeah.
But I'll look at them and I'll say, you are under my protection while you are here. I will help you find your partner and hopefully save you and anyone else that may be suffering the same fate.
And all of you hear a whistling coming up the docks as Agent Bass comes walking up, twirling his cigar and looking at the scene before you all.
If you're just gonna follow us, you could have just come in the first place.
That was a little dangerous for a guy like me. I figured you guys would come in and clear out the dangerous stuff, and I could follow up and provide a little assistance for you all.
You probably presented your gun in my bar.
Look, having a gun is one thing, but being a lightning god is another thing, and I don't, those two things never should they mix, as far as I'm concerned.
He's not a lightning
said
god.
you have assistance to offer. What are you offering?
Well, these Bukovics here look like they need someone to keep them safe while they're in town. No disrespect to the blessing you provided them, but I can give them a location to lay low in, sponsored by the department, while you guys help me figure out what's going on with this Russian fighting ring.
Yeah, we know you won't do the same thing.
Oh, Scout's honor, I'm not interested in making any monsters fight. Not each other,
What
anyway.
What are you
Would you
interested
be-
in then?
Well,
Would
miss
you
it.
be willing to make a deal?
Not on paper.
I don't need paper.
23.
23.
Poppy does all our negotiating.
He definitely has an ulterior motive to wanting your assistance in stopping the Russians. But he doesn't seem like he has any interest in causing harm to you or the monsters that you would be putting under his protection.
So
Can
what's
I-
in it for us?
Well, for starters, we'll look the other way with your little speakeasy. Make sure the Prohibition Agency doesn't get a wind of what you guys got going on, since, Zargos' ability to lay low seems to be non-existent.
You already said you would do that. Are you going back on your word now?
No. Just reiterating that that's a benefit that a friendship with the Department of Monster Affairs could provide for you.
And a
Make-
favor.
He sort of licks the outside of his lip. You know what? The department can owe you a favor.
Put her there.
Terrible idea.
Give her this one.
Poppy slaps some pixie dust on her hand for the handshake.
Now, for the record, I am not a representative of the department, but the department will owe you a favor.
Oh, it's fine. If the department can't make good on the favor, then I've shaken your hand, so it will become your responsibility.
Oh, I've had worse things happen to me. Put it there.
And pixie dust handshake. Alright.
But as for what I want, I've been finding myself going up against the gears of bureaucracy, and I need people who are able to operate a little under the radar to get things done here in town. I think you folks are those people. I got a good feelings about you. And along
Really?
with keeping an eye on making sure nobody finds out about your sort of illegal operations, I'd be happy to throw you a bone every now and then for monetary opportunities or chances to take out other criminals, things like that.
I mean,
We
is it
are
truly
working on an
illegal if I'm
expansion.
not bound by the rules of this world?
Oh, Zargos, we're all bound by the rules of this world eventually.
I'm working on that, but for now, yes, that is true.
So
Well,
I'll take
I'll turn
I'll
to
take these
everybody.
cats off your hands and get you going on.
I'll turn to everybody and be like, what do you all think?
Oh yeah.
Specifically, not letting him take the monsters just yet until it. He's like,
I mean, we have nowhere else to keep a bunch of. Well, I mean, we do have places to keep monsters. That's kind of what we've made our bar. But yeah, look, hey, if he does anything untoward, we can track him down. I got him. I got his dust. And just like the pixie poppy dust in her hand now has tints of his outfit, his hair, whatever colors that he is wearing, whatever colors are part of him, are also with this poppy dust. Just pockets it.
Meanwhile,
dust.
Sheth is petting the cat. And like just curled up on the side, petting the cat.
I have like one of the kittens like held. Just
Can we
fully
keep
petting.
them?
They are purring aggressively in Serbian.
Mhm.
Please, can we keep them?
I will.
Come on.
Much
I
as
will just.
they're fully
Yes.
sentient.
I mean, technically,
I mean, they
the
can
deal
speak,
we
and
just
that's the whole
made
thing.
was not so much for him to take the cats away, but for him to make sure they were safe and protected. So
That's right.
it wouldn't be breaking the deal for us to keep them at Roar.
Yeah. Well, if you think you can keep them safe there, I'm happy to assign a couple extra guys to keep an eye on the joint while you guys are handling this business.
Well, I mean, you could keep them safe there. We just want to hang out.
You know, Ciel does make a good point. Now, I do look at the cats. I'm like, are you okay with this? Is
Yeah.
this fine?
If it'll help bring my wife back, I'm very happy to do whatever you ask.
And if anyone harms you, I will know. And I think for the first time, this whole time, he takes on like an air that is actually kind of menacing and deific.
Divine.
Yeah, and he's just kind of like at the I will know looks at the guy.
Mhm.
And Agent Bass will sort of look your way and say, "Yeah, no problem. I'll keep an eye on things."
Great.
And
I guess we got a mission to do now.
Mhm.
To
and
save
while
the
there's
world.
not much on the surface, like visibly on her, that you can tell that she's like really upset by the situation that they're in, just slowly and almost as like a sign to whoever like messed with these creatures, a storm starts to like swirl above and like expand, going further and further from this as like a center point, as like lightning starts to like arc through and thunder starts to crack, just swirling above the city.
And I'm gonna start sniffing all the cats, trying to get their musk scent, so I can try to track the other one around.
Amazing. And as you guys start taking all of this information in and start making plans for your preparations, the camera will sort of pan away across Titan City on down to Olympus, downtown Titan City, to the corporate headquarters of Jupiter Enterprises, where this enormous skyscraper with the statue of Atlas on the roof holding up the Earth. We sort of pan all the way to the penthouse level, entering into a very simple brick office with a very unspectacular desk overlooking the skyline. There is a gaunt-faced blonde man sitting back in a chair as a woman carrying a Starfield shield wanders into the room and says that Silver Volt has been compromised, and it will take some time before the pixie dust works its way out of his system. In the meantime, I will lead a strike team to go forth and capture the beast and stop Zargos, the Sky God, and his coterie of monsters. And as he dismisses them, I think that's probably a good place for us to call Pride of Monsters a night.
Alex, did you just turn your one shot into a two shot where now I have to have you back on sometime to keep telling this fabulous story?
No! You don't have to have me back if you don't want.
Well, obviously, I want to.
please.
You're wonderful. Thank you so much for being wonderful with us here today. I'm going to pass it around to our wonderful cast to talk about their wonderful selves and where you can find them doing even more wonderful things. But first, for my people in chat with me, please, if you haven't already entered that giveaway, enter the giveaway to win the Supernatural Handbook PDF from Mutants and Masterminds. And if you're saying, but Kate, how could I play Mutants and Masterminds with just a Supernatural Handbook because you haven't won things on the channel yet? That's fine, I got you. I'm also going to toss in PDFs of the Basic Heroes Handbook, so you're gonna be good to go. So type giveaway into the chat to enter if you haven't already done so. And once again, I'm going to thank Green Ronin Publishing for giving us all these goodies that we get to give to you guys, sponsoring these shows. If there is more stuff that you want to grab from them, head on over to their website and use our code Superhero Shenanigans to get 5% off whatever you want from them. So while you guys are typing giveaway into chat, good job, I'm going to pass it around to my crew here to talk about where we can find you guys. And if you have something coming up, we're going to find you here. Feel free to give a little teaser of it and I'll give the details for you. Who wants to go first?
I can go first. Oh.
Grant, take it away.
Woohoo! My name's Grant at Nerdith on most socials. I love talking about everything geeky, so feel free to chat me up wherever. And I'm primarily found just on this channel. And there's a new thing coming out, which I will be playing something else, but I will let Kate kind of expand on that one. But it was great hanging out with everybody. It was a lot of fun. And thanks, Alex. It was a blast.
My pleasure.
Love it, love it. All right, let's pass it over to Shannon.
Hello, all. I am Shannon. You can find me all over the internet at ImagineIf, and sometimes ImagineIf Media if you're on Twitch or YouTube or the Clock app. I'm ImagineIf Media over there. And you can find me this coming Friday, 2 days from now. I will be sitting down on Classic Sam's channel on Twitch. So we're going to hang out for a few hours and chat. And then I will also be back here on Monday, I believe, for our Queer and Quozy Pride stream that will be run by the fabulous Kate the Great Cosplays. And you can find me in all the other places. And I host Creator Spotlight, but I am taking July off. However, the channel is going to be taken over by Mika from Roll D5, and they have 3 different streams that will be going on. So we'll have more info on that.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And let's go over to Tasha.
Oh my goodness. Hi. My name is Natasha. I've played Ciel, the tempestuous storm spirit. I go on all socials as Natasha B Cosplays, and outside of this channel, I have one thing that's in the works that I can't talk about yet. Otakon coming up in DC, so I'll be there if anyone would like to come meet or hang out. And then a very busy July here on the channel, including a very special project that Extell and I were currently gestating right now. We're both expecting, you see, is
Wow, you want to follow that, Extell?
Hello, I was ready.
expecting other things.
Hello, I'm Extell. You can find me at Extra the King on the socials. I'm the social media manager for Tales from the Table Studios, in which this Sunday, the 29th, yeah, I'm right, that's this Sunday, you can find me running Fabula Ultima on our channel for a game called Sunder Skies is the title of it. Fabula Ultima game run by me. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be very, very anime, and just be prepared. It's going to be a good time. We're also raising money for. I've been learning how to pronounce the name of this organization, but I believe it's Raices. I think Raices. It's an organization that provides legal and social services to people and families who are trying to come live in the U.S. And we know that now there are a lot of trying times for people who are trying to do that. So we are raising money to try to help this organization help those people be comfortable and live here. So come on by, give what you can, and have a good time. You can catch me also there doing a bunch of other stuff. Again, I'm the social media manager there. Catch me here for fun stuff that's coming up.
I mean, hey, if you want to talk about it, you can. You and Tasha want to talk about it, do it.
We
Yeah,
want to
go
talk
for
about our joint child, our
We're co-running a vampire game.
It's going to be a fun little romp in Quebec City with both Camarilla and Anarch coteries going head to head. Narrative.
And trying to, figure out what's going on. Who knows though? Who knows if they will? Who knows if they won't? But you should come by and.
All I know are the Camarilla are going to win. Totally unbiased opinion.
Of course, no, yeah, the old people with the with the stuck in their ways society. No, everything's going to
win, baby.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's happening there.
Come back here. We'll tell you when that's starting.
And you can find me start playing. I do that. I run games and start playing. Got a Vampires game on there. Got Werewolf games on there. Got Fabulous Ultimate games on there. So come check it out. It's a good time. And I have a lot more stuff, but you can check it out on my socials to learn more about it because I don't want to take up too much time here. But, yeah.
All right, then I will pass it over to our wonderful game master, Alex.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for letting me come on and storm the castle with you all. I really like playing with the folks here at Don't Kill My Character. You guys are wonderful. Yeah, thank you, everybody who took a chance on Titan City tonight. I know it's not the normal Earth Prime stuff that they do over here at Superhero Shenanigans, but it's very near and dear to my heart. I'm glad these characters all seem to fit in and all seem to have a good time, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into going forward. If you want to spend some more time in Titan City, you can head over to alexanderwrites.com and pick up a copy of my book. If you've got Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free. So it's a ton of fun.
Amazing. I just put you there. I'll put you back. All right. Thank you. Yes. And we are going to have you back because I love this characters in the story and you left us off on a cliffhanger. So, but if you want to see more of Ciel, stick around here. I'll get to that in a moment. First, I am Kate, aka Kate the Great Cosplays, and also the person in charge of Don't Kill My Character. You're here. You found me. If you want to find more of me, follow Kate the Great Cosplays for times that I cosplay and go to conventions and do other things that aren't here. But a lot of what I do is here. So let's talk about what's here after I pull another giveaway winner. Natasha, congrats. I know how to contact you. I will contact you. That's 3 out of 5 giveaways done. You want to win one of those giveaways? Type giveaway in chat if you haven't already done so. So, what we have coming up, oh my goodness. The best way to know everything that's happening is to follow us on socials and jump into our Discord. I'm going to get that Discord schedule out soon, and then once the promo graphic is together, it goes on socials, but you're the first to know if you jump into the Discord. So Character Crew, come join us over there. The first thing we have coming up is, as Shannon said, Queer and Cozy, the fabulous fetch quest. I'm going to be GMing, wrangling our familiars. It's going to be a wonderful time, the end of Pride Month and our Pride Month celebration. But I mean, this cast is always here. It's always a Pride celebration, even if it's not Pride Month. And then going into July, we do have the Vampire game, which is going to kick off with the Camarilla cast on July 10th, and then it's going to alternate every other with Camarilla on Thursday, Anarch Friday, Camarilla Thursday, back and forth. You can't memorize that schedule. That's okay. Come into our Discord. It'll all be there for you. And more Green Ronin publishing stuff, more superhero shenanigans stuff, more of Ciel. We are doing a superhero shenanigans spin-off series. It's called Book of the Eclipsed. I thought that more people were going to be playing their shenanigans characters. They're not. So come join Marley and Ciel and characters that you haven't had the pleasure to meet yet as they're pulled to another universe to be traumatized by new things. It'll be great. It'll be fun. It'll be shenanigans. Come join. I think that's going to be most of July. We're going to have that running at a pretty breakneck speed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays back to back until we return to shenanigans on the 16th. This schedule is a lot. It's okay. You're going to jump into our Discord. And you know who else I'm going to contact on Discord? Our next giveaway winner. Let's see who it is. Extell, I live in your DMs as well. Congratulations. You're going to win. And finally, thank you so much for joining us here. Thank you, Green Ronin, for sponsoring our show. Thank you, Alex. Thank you to all of the artists who contributed. All of those artist descriptions have been in chat. I'm going to post them on the VOD. They're in our Discord. You guys rock. Who's the last person that has to hear more from me and get a giveaway? It is Necrofy. Thank you, everyone. You're all wonderful. This story left off on a cliffhanger, so we're going to keep going with this. We're going to keep going with our July programming. We're going to keep going with stuff that's not even developed enough for me to tell you, except we did do a lot of teasing of that musical episode, didn't we? Jump into Discord for that, and so much more, because there are always more stories to tell. Goodbye, friends. Stick around for the raid.